Yeah, that's good. Wow.
Hey, hey, Wolfpack, we're back with another surprise tier list. We're once again returning to regular show.
Good God, you were quick.
Tails already showed up. Hello, thank you for liking my tweet. No problem, Tails. Yeah, Tails sent me a regular show Christmas gift. It's when Muscle Man gets beaten up by the gift.
I love that scene.
Sadly, that episode's not in this one because we're ranking Season 2 of regular show. All the Season 2 episodes. Sorry, guys, I tried to find one that had all the images or a clip of something. Instead, I only found one that had all the title cards. But that's okay, because Season 2 has some of the most memorable episodes of the series. Yeah, we're talking about Season 2 of regular show. All of their episodes, ranking them from top best to bottom worst. So, I'll go over the rules and stall for time while people show up. We will be ranking each and every one of Season 2 of regular show's tales on this here tier list, from who's top best to bottom worst, and we are going with simple letter grades again to make it easier. It was supposed to go to both of you, but I didn't know your brother's Twitter. We both use the Wolf Entertainment account, but Wolf has been using other accounts lately. So, up top we have S tier. Best of the best, perfect 10 out of 10s. These are the great ones, the masterpieces, and once again we might be seeing more episodes up here in this one, because Season 2 was even better than the first one. Unfortunately, there are some episodes we're going to have some thoughts on, so we got all the other letters. Underneath that, we have A. These ones are good. Not great, not perfect, but definitely a fun watch. They're still golden. They're an A for effort episode. Underneath that, we have B. These ones are average. They're okay, they're alright, they're fine, they're serviceable. I'd watch them if they're on, but definitely not one of the all-time masterpieces of this show. Then we have C. These ones are below average. They're underwhelming, they're meh, they're whatever. Not the worst thing ever, but honestly not one of my all-time favorites. They're a below average effort. Then we have D for dud. These ones are lame, plain bad. They might have fans, might have defenders, a few good jokes, but definitely not one of the stellar performances from the regular show. And underneath in rock bottom, we have F tier. Awful. 0 out of 10. Worst episodes of the series, possibly worst episodes of all time from this show. And we might be seeing a episode or two down here. Yeah, this has some of the polarizing entries like It's Time, Muscle Woman, and is Do Me a Solid on this one.
I think it is.
Oh boy. Yeah, so, yeah, definitely bad ones, epic fails, worst entries of regular show, and we'll be talking about them all. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, it's late into Season 2.
Okay, so after the success of Season 1, of course the show got renewed because it was a big hit, and there are a lot of good episodes in this season. Regular show got a budget increase, the animation looks a lot better. This one has, I believe First Day is also in this one. The pilot was like reforged into an actual episode. Yeah, here it is, right here, First Day.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely huge animation increase. The voice acting is a lot more tighter on this one. The characters sound more natural, move more natural, and there's a lot of endless jokes in this one. They embraced the comedy side a lot more. The irregular adventures, the craziness, and we got formally introduced to a lot more characters. Margaret gets more personality, Eileen debuts in this season, and Muscle Man and High Five goes, officially debut in this one. We finally get to see them actually interact with Mordecai and Rigby, and get a lot more of their presence known. So there's a lot of good episodes, a lot of in between, in the middle, and some duds here and there, and we're gonna be ranking them all. Wolf, I know you love regular show as a whole, but what are your thoughts on Season 2?
Season 2 is very memorable. A lot of the episodes I thought were like Season 1 are actually like in here, I'm pretty sure.
I'm very sure there are like a lot of holdover plots that they decided to do in this one.
Yeah, but just a great season. Definitely a step up from Season 1.
Yeah, what about being introduced to Margaret when she was the object of Mordecai's eye, the end goal?
Oh boy.
We're gonna have some stuff to say on this one, but Once again, the show is still very good at this point. A lot of the most memorable and classic episodes are in this season in particular. Not to say regular show is bad or didn't have good episodes ever again, but these ones are like the household names, the one the fandom's always known, the characters that are very important to this series, and a lot of distinct iconic villains like GBF and Father Time are in this one.
Yep.
And we also got to solidify a lot of the park cast and characters, and we're going to be ranking them all up here on the tier list. Alright, so you want to start then, Wolf?
Yep, so we'll start off with the first episode. Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Hello,
I'm no Governor! Yeah, we're starting this with a horror-themed episode. Believe it or not, Wolf, this was the original Halloween special.
Incredible.
Where do you want to rank Hello, Governor? So, if you don't know the plot, this is where Mordecai and Rigby watch a scary movie. Rigby ordinarily can't handle scary movies, but he picked a cheesy, goofy one. A story about a killer taxi. Pay the fare, or pay the price. They watch it to laugh at how so bad it's good it is, but Rigby, of course, gets scared by it. He is like completely traumatized by this car, gets nightmares, and can't stop seeing it. He is completely broken by the scary movie, so Mordecai tries to help him overcome his fears and face them, only to find out the taxi might be real. Hello, Governor. Holy crap, it's real. I love that reaction. Yep. Where do you want to rank the killer taxi?
Oh, God. I really enjoy this episode. Is the problem?
I do too. I might want to put it on S tier. It
I'm
will be
not...
outclassed by other episodes.
Yeah, definitely.
Really, you want to put Hello, Governor?
Yes, it is very fun. Rigby being having to face this misfortune by his own hand is really funny. It's great with Mordecai trying to make him realize.
Look at it. Look at it.
Look at it.
Look at it. And Pops, I thought you said you drew a brownish taxi. Or like, no, a British taxi.
Oh, I thought you said a brownish taxi.
But that taxi's yellow.
I'll have you know my taxi's no coward. I always drive into the forest late at night. It helps me clear my mind.
And all the creepy trees and demon eyes.
Yeah.
Rigby's scared even further.
Right. I also really enjoy Rigby's repeat noir dream.
Alright, they say the city's tough, but I'm tougher.
Definitely Sin City.
You walk down the wrong alley, Riggerson. The name's Ferris. He like beats up Steve Bloom.
Or he's about to, and then the taxi jumps him.
Hello, Governor. So, it's kind of funny and crazy that this taxi, like, actually shows up, is real, and is, like, stalking him.
Yep.
Like, I sent a fax, and he's, like, shows up at the window, like, calling him. Like, you caught him for the movie, and your first words are, hello, Governor.
I mean, it is the title of the film, so he's probably... Because, yeah, it's revealed that the taxi's not real. It was the guy from the beginning who works for the movie rental.
Nice outfit. It's a costume.
They make me wear it.
Yeah, this guy's like actually shown early in the episode.
Yeah,
so
right at the beginning. And yeah, he's just trying to get the late fee from them.
Right. So, like, the first half is, like, them watching movie, Rigby being scared of everything. Then, I do like that the park crew try to help him overcome his fears. Like, Benson found a new thing. It's cricket. And he's, like, brings him to meet all these British guys.
Well, it's not really them helping. That's just a coincidental thing.
But Skips was into the cricket, too.
I know.
That was kind of funny. He shows up in the background in this one.
Yeah, because cricket's a sport.
Pops is the one who helps the most. He wants to drive him in his British taxi, and it's not even a British taxi.
Just a normal cab.
Yeah, Pops is goofy and weird.
Yeah.
And do love the twist, the reveal that, yeah, the truck was actually real and following them.
It's the guy in the Transformer suit.
Right. He runs over Pops' car and destroyed it. He deserved to get ripped off at the end.
Yeah.
He destroyed Pops' taxi, chases them. I just like how Mordecai and Pops' epic fail at trying to help him. Like, he just opens car doors and that knocks him out. But, as we know, Rigby conquers his fear and apparently went psycho on the cab, beats him with a tree, and we find out in a twist, it's the costume clerk from Best Buy. He was coming to get the movie, but they destroyed it.
He beat him up, yeah.
I believe the smallest bill I have is 100. Will that suffice?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Is this some kind of joke?
They run away with Pops into the woods.
I need a new job.
I like the tagline, regular show, it's anything but.
Yep.
That's the perfect summation of the show.
Yep.
I'm surprised that Pops has a taxi. You think he would use it to get money since he knows he likes to pay with lollipops instead of money?
Yeah.
You'd think so. I thought it was like a collectible car he got.
Probably, because for the most part, he'll use Carmelita after this.
Right, we found out, like, Pops is rich. He's the son of a billionaire, basically. Right. Yeah, Mr. Maillard has kiss my ass money. Right. Also, this series is one of the last times that movie rental stores existed before streaming.
God, yes.
Yeah, even in the context of the show,
right.
Streaming actually took over and destroyed them. They kind of made fun of that, how the technology moved on.
Yeah, the console wars.
But yeah, I love Hello Governor. I think it is one of the classic ones, too. It does belong in S tier. Do you think so, too, Wolf? Mm-hmm. Sorry.
I was originally going to say S tier, but I thought you would try to berate me, or not berate me, try to haggle with me for A.
Actually, I do agree. I think it's pretty good. I think it's one of their underrated episodes, honestly. It's just funny, and this is also like one of the last few episodes where they had swearing. Like, he's finally, holy crap, it's real. I love that reaction. Yeah. I use that for like a haunting reviews a few times because it's classic.
It is.
Yeah, it's great. It's a fun horror parody. The taxi being a villain is insane, and Rigby's actually at his funniest in this one, like his crazy reaction. And overreacting to British guy saying hello governor, and really creative horror imagery too. They try to play the taxi as supernatural. It's a fun episode. Hello Governor is definitely S tier. It's one heck of a ride.
Yep.
Alright, what came next?
It's time.
Hey, how about you? Oh, we're fine, Saga. Glad to see you on here. Alright, now we're talking about one of the first polarizing episodes of the show.
I know why.
It's time. Because, yeah, this is the one where Mordecai kills Rigby. I just wanted to spend time with my bro who flaked on me for some girl who doesn't even know he exists.
I'll kill you.
Yep, this is it. This is the one where Mordecai killed Rigby. It came this soon.
Yep, episode 2.
It's time. Okay, so this is another one of the early Mordecai and Margaret romance arc episodes. Mordecai wants to finally ask Margaret out. Get used to him saying that throughout the series. Yeah, he wants to ask Margaret out, take her to a movie, but Rigby wants to go see Zombie Dinner Party.
Yeah, he's got opening night tickets. That's not easy to get.
But Mordecai tries to make plans with Margaret, and he's too much of a nervous pervert to actually talk to her, and Rigby ends up stealing his girl.
Yep, just because of all the little puns and jokes he makes.
Right, Rigby's funnier, he's more impressive, he actually has a backbone and a spine and can talk to her for more than 5 seconds. Rigby steals Margaret, and Mordecai goes completely insane with jealousy as the episode goes on. And for most of it is Rigby instigating and trolling Mordecai.
He's definitely rubbing it in his face the entire time, especially when he's doing the air kissing.
Hey, Muscle Man, you know what's great about Margaret? The way she's not going out with this guy. Oh, 2 more hours till my date. And they're playing the video games. Yep. Oh, this is just like earlier. Oh, Mordecai, please help me. Mordecai can't come help you, Margaret, because he's too busy not asking you out. Oh, Rigby. Oh, Margaret. Oh, and that's exactly how it's gonna go down tonight. Oh.
Such a great image.
I'm amazed they got away with that. Right. Like Rigby, like chewing his tongue all everywhere. It's where I make post-feature, talk about his art stream, Christmas theme from the 1st to the 25th, and on the 10th, I'm going to do a top 10 Christmas theme art based on Gardevoir. Okay. What kind of bird is Margaret? She's like a red bird.
Yeah.
Like a red jay.
A cardinal?
I think that's the actual bird,
yeah.
She's a cardinal. Her beak is made different than Mordecai's.
Right.
And yeah, she's the red bird. So, yeah, Rigby is kind of egging Mordecai on throughout this, instigating him, rubbing it in his face. I do like Rigby doesn't want to see the Pajama Sisters and says the line, I've seen the previews. It's just a bunch of women sitting around talking about their feelings.
Fully clothed.
I love that line.
Right.
That is great. And we even see the trailer for it, and Rigby was right. That movie is awful.
Why doesn't he like me?
And all the comments saying this sucks. Right. Lame. Yeah, so Mordecai doesn't have the guts to ask out Margaret, and Rigby ends up stealing his girl completely. A lot of people point out that Margaret might not actually be into Rigby. She might see it as like a friend date,
I mean, yeah,
if anything.
of course.
That's what's kind of implied, but Rigby is definitely making it look worse. But as we all know, Mordecai rather hilariously completely loses his mind and tries to sabotage it. He takes away all the clocks, all their batteries, somehow stealing Rigby's watch battery when he
Yeah, that was
wasn't
the most
looking.
confusing.
He says Mordecai loses his marbles and is trying to sabotage his date.
Yep, so he puts all the clocks in the microwave and just has it go.
Right, he destroys it, they get teleported across time, and Mordecai kills Rigby, and yeah, this is where the fan divide came in place. Rigby straight up dies here. They just say, yeah, he's been blown into bits of stardust across the cosmos.
I used that clip.
Right, you wasted my time, your time, and you definitely wasted that time with that guy you killed. He's dead. Yeah. Rigby died really gruesomely too.
Right?
He's melted until he becomes a skeleton, then becomes poof dust.
Just rapidly aged into nothingness.
Yeah, Mordecai is stranded in Father Time's dimension, his apparently invisible house, where he's knocking stuff down.
Well, don't forget, he also has the invisible time pony.
And it basically calls out Mordecai that he was jealous. He caused all this pain, all this tragedy, and killed Rigby because he was jealous. And yeah, Mordecai realizes that he was in the wrong. He does actually want to fix his mistakes, which is why I don't hate it as much as other people do. He realizes that he was wrong, he does like Rigby, and he was jealous. So, Father Time gives him a do-over because he really hates house guests. House guests really annoy me. I mean, just look at the mess you made.
There's just nothing there.
I'm sorry, you better be. And he gives him a ride on the time pony, which I think he rides backwards.
Definitely.
He puts on, he's that's how you ride a time pony?
What?
It's just weird. And when the time pony goes racing, he's facing the portal backwards.
Right.
So, yeah, I think he was riding it wrong.
Yeah, he's on the rear.
But yeah, Father Time gives him a do-over, and things are back to normal. We're at the start of the episode. Mordecai fails to hit on Margaret again, and Rigby upstages him. But the bad timeline is narrowly averted.
Right.
Oh, dude, you're jealous. Admit it.
I'm not. Well, maybe just a little.
Yep, and bad timeline averted. That was it. Where do you want to rank It's Time?
So I know Rigby's a complete jerk the entire time, and then of course Mordecai kills him.
Yeah, Mordecai was definitely in the wrong for that, but Rigby was not innocent in this.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
I also really like the episode. It's such a good episode still.
I find it I like the funny half a lot more. Rigby's egging him on and being a jerk.
Yeah. Rigby's still in character, and here Rigby's a jerk.
A lot more adult jokes too.
Right.
Just gonna sit around talking about their feelings.
Fully clothed.
Where do you want to rank it then? It's definitely not S tier in my mind. I think it might be A tier at least.
I could go with A.
Alright, willing to risk it then?
Yep.
It's Time, controversially going on to A tier. I did not think it was as bad as everyone makes it out to be. Especially because Mordecai does learn his lesson in the end, and he fixes the timeline. Yeah, I know he killed Rigby, but there are gonna be times where Rigby almost killed Mordecai. We just saw that on the barbecue episode.
And Death Punches where he was trying to kill him.
Right, and then Rigby would also egg on other characters like Skibbs, who punches him to death, arm wrestles.
Right.
Yeah, Rigby definitely is an instigator. Yeah. Mordecai's simping hurts to see. Hey, Altriara, you made it. We're talking about the controversial It's Time. Not the last controversial episode on this list, Wolf.
Yep. Honestly, though, I think I'll take more of Mordecai simping over Margaret than the love triangle.
Right. It's a lot better because Mordecai felt like he was actually getting better, felt like he was going to a much better place.
Right. There was some progress, even if it was at a grinding pace.
Right. Back when Margaret was the endgame love interest.
Right.
He's actually maturing a bit. He does go back to simp mode, but here I thought was better. Hey, I saw the thumbnail. Respect that, lol. Respect. He's talking about what I posted. And today, Christmas post was also the 9th anniversary of Pokemon the movie, Volcanion, and the Mechanical Marvel.
Oh my gosh, that was a late movie.
Really, really late. Wasn't this referenced in the diary episode? Was it? I remember there was another one where they put clocks in the microwave and Mordecai said, "No, wait."
That one, yeah.
Was that the one? Okay.
But that one was really late. The time zone one.
Early seasons showed their worst, so the next seasons could show their best.
Exactly. It's showing character growth.
Right. Yeah, Mordecai and Rigby are both in the wrong and very immature in the early seasons. They got better. They became much more mature men, and Mordecai thankfully abandoned his love life.
Yeah.
They kept them consistent. Okay. All right, so honestly, it's time. I thought it was all right. I thought it was funny. It was entertaining. Very creative. Father Time was a cool character, and Father Time would also come back in the movie, which is kind of funny. Didn't like the CGI animation they redid for him. I know it's been a while since you saw the movie.
Because I wished Cartoon Network would show any of their cartoon movies again.
Well, they showed Scooby-Doo Meets Courage because it was
that
new.
was around the release of it.
Right. All right, so honestly, it's time. Not the worst episode ever. I thought it was kind of entertaining, and the bro fight is the much more engaging part of the plot. Margaret will become a lot more controversial, but this one, she was not annoying or...
She was basically nothing.
Yeah, she's still nothing in this one. She's still a non-character.
Yeah.
I'll put It's Time onto 8 here. Controversial, I know, but that's our thoughts. All right, we'll finally move on to the next one.
So this one might be the lowest of the first 3 here.
What is it?
Appreciation Day.
Appreciation Day. Let me find the title. Yeah, here it is down here. Okay, so... honestly, I didn't really hate this episode, but I don't really rewatch it all that much.
Like, if it's on, I'll pick it.
It has some funny moments, but I'll go into why I don't absolutely love or cherish it soon enough. Appreciation Day is the episode where Mordecai and Rigby want a little respect. The first one, they want respect. They want an appreciation plaque, and... Benson does not give it to them. He gives plaques, some like multiple plaques, to every park worker but the 2 of them. He does not appreciate Mordecai and Rigby, and they're completely stiffed at this award show. I do love the fake out, but it's kind of obvious what the joke is. Right. I want to give this to 2 park employees who may not seem like they do much, but I really appreciate, and they do a lot for the park. And their names are Muscle Man and High Five Ghost. Woo! Eat on that, Mordecai and Rigby. It's like, come on, it was so obvious that was going to be the joke. The truth is, Benson tells them he does not appreciate them, and he's kept a track record of their failures in the book, the Park Records.
Yep.
So, Mordecai and Rigby decide to take a look at this book, find out that Benson really hates them, and wrote down that they're a complete waste of space.
Right.
Kind of a dick move, honestly, on his part. But they decide to change their record to make themselves look good, so people don't think they're tools. But by changing the book, they changed reality. The entire park changes based on the BS lies they wrote, and a lot of weird and strange things begin happening. I do like that Benson gives them, like, the hard work, that they're always doing hard tasks.
They wrote it in.
They're, like, lifting rocks and stuff.
I do love how just moving the rocks, like, 10 or 15 feet down the road.
Right. Then Rigby wrote this insanely over-the-top story about how they saved Skips' life from a giant snow monster.
Yeah, Snowball's the ice monster that breathes fire.
Right. The monster had a really creative design and was cool,
I really love the gem eyes.
This is my problem. I was not too big into the episode's adventure. I found it kind of slow, kind of boring, and not really as funny. And one of the reasons I don't like rewatching it is Skips' broken leg is really gross to look at, especially when he like drives on it and he like plows the pedals.
They really did a good job emphasizing the damage to it.
Right, and I don't like seeing my man Skips in pain. Yeah, Skips gets hurt because Rigby's stupid story comes to life and the blizzard comes. I do find this the funniest joke where Pops tells them they have to go. A blizzard is coming. It's due to happen. It's like, what? But it's so sunny out. That's just crazy, Pops. Like how sudden it is.
Right.
That's the funniest joke of the episode. But then the giant snowball monster shows up, starts terrorizing the park, and Mordecai and Rigby finally realize they have to change the book back to normal. And yeah, honestly, it's kind of like played dead seriously. That was also another reason I didn't really get into it. Not as many jokes or ha-ha jokes all around throughout this one. It's kind of a dead serious adventure. Mordecai and Rigby being disrespected is actually dramatic, but yeah, also not super engaging.
I kind of like the montage at the beginning where they're trying to do things good and then just always messing something up, and then Benson sees the fallout.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. Like, every time they do something, something Benson doesn't see, then they screw up and do something worse that he does see. They get no appreciation.
Right.
Then, at the end, after they fix everything, Benson still doesn't give them a plaque. You changed the Book of Park records, and yeah, now Mordecai and Rigby are basically back to square one after all this.
Yep.
Where do you want to rank this one?
I was gonna say like a B.
Really?
C at the. I feel like it's still enjoyable enough for me to rewatch as the thing.
Yeah, I will say it has some funny jokes, but it's not one of my all-time favorites. Yeah. I might put it on to B tier.
Yeah.
All right, Appreciation Day going on to B. That's as high as we appreciate it. Yeah, I remember. Talk about Skips' broken ankle.
Yep.
Mordecai simps for Margaret like how I simp for Vox. Yeah, but Vox is more of a prize than Margaret. Father Time, why it reminds me of that character from the guy who made Cow and Chicken. I don't think Wolf's ever seen Cow and Chicken.
I saw it when I was very young.
I
know I've seen a little bit of it.
I've seen bits of it like rerun on Boomerang and such. Charlie Adler's pretty hilarious, and
yeah.
Believe it or not, Wolf, Cow, and Chicken were on Ben 10 Omniverse.
I know that because I watched the review for it, and the guy
saw
pointed it out. They got the same voice for it as well.
They're like alien versions of Cow and Chicken, and it's the same guy voicing them.
Yep.
Yoo-Hoo and Friends reference. Yeah, I remember that. Thank goodness they brought the OG to Outer Territories later on. That the edited version was weird. Okay. Alright, so Appreciation Day, yep. I'm gonna put on to beats here. What's next, Wolf?
One of my favorites, Peeps.
What the heck are you?
I'm Peeps.
Alright, this is... Where is it? Trying to find it. There's Jinx.
Oh, it's right here.
There you go. Okay, right between Dizzy and karaoke. Okay, Peeps. This is the one where Mordecai and Rigby's goofing off goes too far for Benson, so he orders the Peeps stuff.
It starts out as a simple camera, just to, like, you know, keep an eye on the workers that aren't pulling their weight, and that will cause them to, like, you know, be afraid and actually do the work.
Benson becomes Big Brother, adds surveillance all over the park, and gets very carried away with it.
Yeah.
He's sick of Mordecai and Rigby not doing their job, so he places a camera to force them to work, and pretty much violates their privacy as it goes on.
Right, and then they keep finding ways to avoid it.
Until Benson is forced to order Jeepers Peepers Infinity,
yep.
which is a giant Eye of the Beholder watching them 24/7, yep. 365 until you die. It's honestly really funny for the first half. Like, they keep trying to goof off, do their stupid staring contest. Like, dude, I don't think Benson trusts us at all.
Of course he doesn't. He just put a camera in front of us.
Yes. And then they get the Slack pack.
Yep.
They have, like, they're forced to wear carry-on cameras, and
right.
Benson can watch and speak to them at all times. We're just making a movie. Oh, what's it called?
It's called Mordecai and Rigby Get Back to Work.
We'll take 2 lattes.
To go.
Then they put it on, like, the dishwashing championship, 1982.
Yeah.
Then he gets Big Brother cameras all over the park. Even, like, in the toilet, there's, like, a camera that comes out, a huge cannon-sized one. How are you supposed to do your business in that?
I know, right?
They can't go anywhere because there's a camera all over. And your favorite part, did you bring the hacking device?
Bring up the thermos.
Hot coffee. He, like, pours it all over the place.
The keyboard, yeah.
Yeah, he, like, pours it all, and that destroys his systems. But eventually we get the final boss of the episode, Peeps. Played by Forearms himself, Richard McGonigal.
Yep.
Yeah, Peeps is this giant Eye of the Beholder who is constantly watching and following everyone, including not Mordecai and Rigby. The entire park crew gets harassed at work. They can't do anything. They are completely scared and have zero privacy because this thing is everywhere.
Right, they can't even fall asleep.
So Mordecai decides to finally make Peeps go away through a staring contest. And if we win, you leave the park. Oh. Fine. If I win, I'm taking your eyes. All of your eyes. And he pulls out, like, an ice cream scoop and a
poker. Yeah.
He's, like, gonna literally rip them out violently.
Right.
Yeah. Peeps collects eyeballs on this children's cartoon.
Yep. That's probably why he has so many of the tentacles.
Also, I'm turning 25 this January. Sweet.
Congrats.
Did I miss the arcade cabinet episode? Not yet, Tails. We're on Peeps. Just got here. Also, oh yes, the episode where Benson becomes Big Brother. Also, how is it legal to put cameras in the bathroom?
Yep.
It's not, but it shows you how crazy Benson became. Yeah, so the park crew unites with Mordecai, and he gives the ultimate epic staring contest with Peeps, and Peeps kind of cheats here. He, like, summons all his eyes he collected, and they smear, like, goo to keep his eye healthy. It's really gross, honestly. Right. Don't blink, don't blink, don't blink, don't blink, don't blink. But then, Rigby to the rescue!
With the laser they tried to use to cheat earlier.
Yeah, that's not regulation.
You cheated first. Now it's street rules.
Yeah, he shoots all his eyeballs. Hey, Peeps, don't blink. And Peeps actually fails. Mordecai wins. He beat a giant eyeball at a staring contest that apparently lasted all day because like afternoon.
I think it was like a couple days.
Right. This isn't regulation.
Street rules.
He's like set on fire, runs into the
eyeball, to the lake. My retinas.
All I see is darkness. It's like taken by the ambulance.
Permanently blinded him.
Right. And all the park crews united, and Benson is kind of trying to deny that it's all his fault. I hope you two learned something from all this.
Yeah, otherwise we'll do our job as your knock on us to a giant eyeball.
I learned that Mordecai can go a very long time without blinking.
Actually, I don't think I can blink.
Ooh. Give me some eye drops.
Take me to the hospital.
He can't blink at all, and the eye drops melt before impact. That is so weird, but hilarious. So yeah, I agree with you, Yara Ultra. The first Artemis post was Santa, May, and Iron Bundle by Otakumon, featuring May in an Iron Bundle themed Santa outfit. Okay, cool. Holding on the shack on her back with Iron Bundle, the Snow Forest of Hoenn. That's one of their art.
Okay.
Best hacking device, not a complicated machine like a laptop, just coffee. Right. Yeah, just destroy the system.
Just coffee on a keyboard.
It's hilarious that I'm around the same age as Mordecai and Rigby. They were like 23 years old in the power, and apparently we're actually aging. Apparently Mordecai and Rigby might be 30, though, because they mentioned they've been working at the park since this kid turned 10.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that kid that they grew up alongside, basically.
Somehow Mordecai and Rigby are more immature than me. That's not very hard. They never grew up until the show.
Yeah.
Street rules, man. Let's not forget how his eyes unable to blink and not even eye drops can help. Yeah, that was pretty crazy and hilariously random. Actually kind of a funny dark ending.
Right.
Mordecai could blink again by next episode, so don't worry. Where do you want to put Peeps?
S.
Really? S
It's enjoyable the entire way through.
I
don't think there's a single moment I hate.
Better than L.O. Governor.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, Peeps takes the lead.
Yeah, I will rewatch Peeps ad infinity.
You love rewatching this one.
Yes, it's really good.
Remember the first time we were so shocked that he actually gouges out eyeballs?
Yeah.
I presume that he adds them to himself. That's why he has like a million of them.
Yeah, so you do that peacock thing that you did.
It's crazy, yeah. Peeps is definitely one worth seeing, S tier. All right, Wolf, what came next?
Dizzy.
I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous. The one where Pops has to deliver a speech, but he's too nervous. He's not a good public speaker. He's very shy, very nervous, and doesn't think he can do it until he gets help from Mordecai and Rigby, where eventually they tell him, why don't you just get dizzy, like spin around in circles.
And think about naked people.
Right. Imagine them naked, Pops. Okay.
I don't
like this. Mordecai and Rigby are always naked. So Pops gets dizzy until he spins himself into another dimension.
Which is really just knocking himself out.
Right, he's like but he's actually in this polar opposite mirror world.
Yeah.
And he meets hyper-realistic Mordecai and Rigby. Oh, sorry about that, old chap. My name is Ice Drum, and I am
Igbeer.
Good show. And they welcome Pops into this weird wonderland because speeches are outlawed. They're forbidden, and only here you can eat ice cream. Good show. Jolly good show. Disney... I actually have kind of fun watching this one because of the weird, crazy antics.
Yeah.
So, we actually meet Mr. Maillard in this episode. Maillard wants Pops to give a speech in front of a distinguished crowd. He's opening some new area in the park. Really, he's like giving a statue.
Right.
Like his christening. And yeah, they need his help. Benson and Skips have to find him. But those two losers found him first, Mordecai and Rigby. And... yeah, honestly, I have fun watching this one. It's kind of funny. The first half is them trying to help Pops. He goes in front of, like, multiple crowds. They try to shrink them down a few. He's, like, in, like, a stadium, then in a movie theater. Then he's, like, in a doctor's office. And then he's, like, in a restaurant.
Yeah.
He can't do it until he finally learns to spin. And he spins until he gets dizzy. Then the rest of this world is the supernatural antics, where Mordecai and Rigby have to go in for him because he's lost. Never pass out when there's markers about. Dude, this isn't a freaking sleepover. Yeah, Pops gets his face drawn on, and it's kind of funny because Rigby's immature.
Right.
But yeah, they have to go in after him, and Skips gives them a rope to dive into him like a portal. They go in, and Pops finally musters up the courage to say a speech. He tells Mordecai and Rigby he's not going. But we spent all day practicing with you. You're just gonna blow it off?
Yes.
I didn't like that. They keep trying to get Pops to come back until Pops delivers a speech. He tells them that he doesn't want to go and drags it out, telling about how it makes him nervous and he has the right. And this finally helps Pops conquer his fear. Unfortunately, the Mirrorverse world counterparts now have to kill him.
Yep, because he broke the law. No speeches.
They tried to friggin' maul him.
Right.
They couldn't just send him away.
Nope.
No, we got a final fight against Dark Mordecai and Rigby. They managed to pull him out just in time, and they find out how to help Pops. Just draw a face on the back of his head so he can talk backwards.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to see the crowd.
And the speech is hilariously short.
Right.
I now declare this statue in the park open.
That was it.
That's the whole speech. And he like scissors it from behind him. And yeah. His dad is proud of him. The crowd is impressed. And Pops finally gets some respect. Then Mordecai and Rigby decide to go back to that Disney World. Where do you want to put Dizzy? Honestly, I'm thinking like maybe B, low A.
I was thinking A. You kind of talked me into appreciating more of it.
Pops is really funny in this one.
Yeah, the montage also very funny.
Like evil Mordecai and Rigby, and they're a hyper realistic bird and raccoon. I'll put on low A then.
Okay.
Yeah, congrats, Dizzy. You gave us one good standing ovation.
Yep.
Apparently, Rigby became Cyclops from the X-Men with his laser pointer because he shot Peeps and got him on fire from a laser pointer.
Well, to be fair, Cyclops' lasers aren't actually lasers, but instead energy from the punch dimension.
Street rules, man. Also, Benson used to scare me as a kid because I don't like yelling.
That's fair.
A lot of people didn't like Benson at first, then we started feeling for him as the show went on.
Yeah, it's the whole adage with Squidward and SpongeBob.
Right, where if you really think about it, they're just like a normal person doing their normal life.
But yeah, when you're young, you look up more to SpongeBob and like him and hate Squidward. But as you grow old, you understand why Squidward is the way he is.
Right, I liked Benson, and I kind of understood most of his anger half the time.
Yeah, and there's a really good episode that is amazing for him later.
Yeah, Busted Cart. Sadly, that's later season, not this one. We're gonna have to wait, but
that's like the most favorite scene of everyone for Benson, because it's such a good monologue.
To this day, I still don't know what Mr. Maillard is supposed to be like. When I was a kid, I thought he was supposed to be a cheese or a moon rock.
It's never explained.
Never explained. I thought he was like a lollipop person like Pops was, but we find out he's not even Pops' actual biological dad.
And also that he was already on Earth.
Right. Kind of weird because that was not set up early in the show. We see young Maillard and he looks kind of like a young man Pops and has a big head too with a big head wife.
And then we also see young Pops later.
Right. And he was like raised by them since they were a baby. We find out they had to retcon this all the way to his childhood, where Pops was Clark Kent and they found him. Yeah, Dizzy, I think it's alright. I'll put on to 8s here.
Okay.
Definitely a funny one. What came next, Wolf?
You know who else wants to know what comes next? My mom!
Alright, one of my favorites. We gotta put this on S tier.
I know.
The first one that officially introduces us to Muscle Man and High Five Ghost. So, Mordecai and Rigby screw up another job. Surprise, where Benson finally has enough and needs them to be supervised. They need some serious supervision. So he hires his best employees to mentor his worst employees, and the best ones are Muscle Man and High Five Ghost, where they have to spend the whole day with him and finally get a job done. Where we get formally introduced to Muscle Man, and kind of High Five Ghost is mostly Mitch's episode, honestly. But yeah, Muscle Man and High Fives actually get to express a lot of character and personality in this episode. They basically babysit Mordecai and Rigby, and Muscle Man kind of takes them against their will onto some adventures and side quests, having fun. Yeah, Muscle Man and High Fives are also slackers, but they actually do their job.
They're all very responsible as well.
Right, they're more responsible, they're more hardworking, and they actually check up with Benson.
How come you never check in with Benson?
And it leads to some of the funniest moments and bro shipping in the entire series.
Yeah.
This is where Muscle Man and High Fives pretty much become friends with Mordecai and Rigby. They actually don't like each other at the start, and this one technically started their friendship. I know it's kind of weird because at the end it seems like they don't like them anymore, but it's kind of carried on in the rest of the series.
Right. They just have a different way of expressing friendship.
Right, and it's basically a lot of Muscle Man comedy, and everybody literally knows and likes Muscle Man. Yo, Muscle Man, you know how to break the law in all the right ways. Woo! Woo!
What the heck was that?
Dude, I think Muscle Man High Fives are pretty cool.
Yeah, except for those lame my mom jokes. Dude, I want to say something.
No, don't try to change Muscle Man. It's not cool. You know, guys, I haven't had this great quality bro time in a while. Mordecai, you know who else hasn't shared quality bro time? More. This one, I thought was actually really funny and really enjoyable. It had a lot of good vibes. The first half, actually kind of funny and actually wholesome moments. They're slowly bonding with Muscle Man and High Five Ghost. At first, they're acting like dicks, and Muscle Man seems to be neglecting the job, kind of dragging this out, but they actually become best friends throughout the most of it. They play with that 80s song.
Yeah.
Don't do nothing but the good times. I really like that moment, and we get a montage of them hanging out, having fun, and yeah, Muscle Man's actually pretty cool. He's actually nice to them, actually hangs out with them, and teaches them how to get away with slacking off while doing their job. And he shows that he is competent at his job. What are you doing? Don't lift like that, you'll blow your backs out. That's what Bobby is for. Yo, Bobby! Bobby here lifts like a champ. Hey, Bobby, you know who else lifts like a champ? My mom! Dude, Muscle Man's actually pretty cool. Lift with the legs, Bobby, the legs. Like my mom.
You killing me, man.
I really like this one. Though, this is where some people don't like it. The dark turn it suddenly takes where Mordecai likes Muscle Man except for his obnoxious my mom jokes. He tells him, you're saying it wrong. What was that, bro? Muscle Man, you're saying it wrong. He tells him that his my mom jokes aren't good and aren't actually a joke. Then he and Rigby decide to show them how to do it, right?
Your mom jokes.
They tell your mom, and Muscle Man loses his mind and starts to attack them. He takes them out like in the middle of nowhere. Are you making fun of my mom? Nobody makes fun of my mom.
Hey, little bro, my ears are burning. Is someone making fun of our mom?
Yeah, they are, bro.
Oh no, bro. bro.
I know, bro. That's it. I'm coming up there. Muscle Man's brother drives out of hell.
Right.
Never explains throughout the entire of the series.
He just works down there, I guess.
Yeah, Muscle Man and his bro basically size up Mordecai and Rigby. They take him out in the middle of nowhere, intimidate them, and really yell at them. Which one of you girls was talking about my mom? Was it you, Tiny? Or you, String Bean?
We were just...
So it's both of you! I like how enraged and pissed they are. And yeah, basically, they take them out here. They force them to apologize and kiss a picture of their mom. And Muscle Man shows like this creepy pasta looking photo of the mom. I did fall for this thinking it was real. But yeah, he has them apologize and fire up the grill, bro. He like barbecues. Eat this picture of our mom or you'll be sorry.
Please don't make us eat the picture.
Eat it. And yeah, they barbecue and season it and they eat it. And it was all a prank. It was all this insanely big prank that relied on a lot of convenient circumstances to pull it off. Yeah, Muscle Man was trolling Mordecai and Rigby. He actually did like them, but then when they insulted his "my mom" jokes, he and his bro apparently set up this prank where if anyone disrespects their mom or tells them the "your mom" jokes, they pull this on them. That's not even a picture of my mom. It's my butt. I just squished it. It looked like a woman's face. Ah, sick.
You hungry? I got plenty of copies.
That's right.
I dabble in photography.
Got to learn more about Muscle Man, though. I was kind of confused. If that's his butt, why does it look like normal human flesh and not green?
I don't know.
They could have easily made it green.
Maybe it was the lighting.
But yeah.
That's also, don't forget, because Muscle Man's bro is white.
Who also put makeup on his butt? Right. He had to like draw that face on there. But yeah, it was all a prank, bro. They were just trolling Mordecai and Rigby, and they finally get the job done. Benson congrats Muscle Man and high fives Ghost. They do kind of get away with everything, but he tells Mordecai and Rigby that next time to do your job or you'll be supervised again. And it ends with Muscle Man and high fives peacing out. And Rigby cracks a Muscle Man style joke.
Yeah.
I really hate Muscle Man.
You know who else really hates Muscle Man?
Kind of learn. Though, it's weird because they do kind of stay as friends in the rest of the series. And the Night Owl, they're all hanging out together.
Right.
I'm going to put this one on S tier.
I know, it's very funny.
I think it's one of Muscle Man's best episodes.
It's
I'm going to put it up on here. You want me to put it under Peeps?
You could put it above Peeps.
Okay. It made my top 11 Muscle Man episodes because it was just that good. Yeah, this one's a classic. Excellent debut to Muscle Man. Excellent comedy. Really random twists, too, that are actually surprising. And we get to meet Muscle Bro. And they do actually stay best friends after this episode, which I found was a really great change in the status quo. This one's definitely an S tier.
That's surprising. This is a very low supernatural episode.
They never explain why Muscle Man
the only thing is that he just drives the truck out of the earth.
But Steve Bloom was pretty cool. I was kind of shocked we never got more plots with the brother.
Right.
They gave more to Don than Muscle Man's big bro. Checking out my comments. You know who else likes to comment? My mom! Muscle Man, are you making fun of my mom? You're making fun of my mom. You're gonna get it. Turns into DJ Spit from Smiling Friends. Get out of my head, man. You're in my head, man. To this day, it never explained what Muscle Man's brother's job or ever explains why he was driving in hell.
I think he's a trucker.
Yeah, I think he's a trucker. He does explain that. It's his big rig, and I'm sure he like does deliveries in it.
He's probably following in their dad's footsteps.
So this is why I kind of thought Muscle Man and his family were like goblin people or something because they're green and the brother comes from hell.
But he's white.
Right? Like his brother like looks like a normal guy, but he drives like a Ghost Rider truck.
Yeah.
Kind of wish we got more with them. Do you have the most traumatizing episode, Brain Eraser? Yeah, that is on this tier list. Get to that one soon.
Yep.
My mom would kill me if I ever did something like that. Dude, that prank.
Just don't let her find out about it. You'll be fine.
Draw your mom's face on your butt and make photos of it. Multiple copies because you dabble in photography.
Don't forget the grill.
Right? The bro just carries the grill on the truck.
I can believe that because he's a trucker.
Like, where would he put it? He's not using the cabin to store like other people's stuff.
He probably just has it like roped to something.
Okay. Yeah. My mom, one of my favorite episodes. I love it. You know who else thinks it's a classic? Mom. Oh, I gotta do the one funny joke that caught you off guard. You know who taught high fives to hotwire the car to make it go crazy fast so he wouldn't get in trouble slacking off with his boss? My Uncle John. He's a mechanic.
That's cool.
You know who taught him? My mom!
Yep, and he actually uses that joke later in the series.
Right. You know who else makes good cookies? My uncle's bakery on 34th Street. Is the dad's funeral episode in the season? No, that is not yet. That is a little later. Muscle Man is starting to soften up by them, and that's the episode where he tells them flat out that, yeah, he does consider them friends.
Yep.
So, yeah, that one comes a little later. But my mom, classic, going on to S tier. My favorite Muscle Man episode is cool. All right, what came next, Wolf?
It's the one that I'm sure everyone was waiting for. High Score.
Respect! Yeah, we made it to GBF's episode. Trying to look for it on the titles. Gravesites, do me solid. There it is. Got it. Got it. All right, we made it to High Score. Mordecai and Rigby get no respect. Benson literally gives them sandwich baggies full of money like they're children.
Right.
And they don't like it. Can we at least get an envelope or something? Because this is just degrading. Benson drives off. Not even a word.
I do love that.
Yeah, because Mordecai and Rigby get no respect. They're treated like children. And even kids on the streets, like, just go by them, don't even care. Dude, you're supposed to say, excuse me. They're like, watch it. And like, they were like shaking their fists like old guys. Like, dude, you ran us on the road. You're supposed to respect us. Respect our butts. No, you respect our butts. Yeah, these two children, Roger Craig Smith and Yuri Lowenthal, play them. They're good at this video game called Broken Bones. The coffee shop got a new arcade cabinet. And these two kids who are rude to Mordecai and Rigby are expert gamers at it, getting a lot of praise and respect from all these random adults.
Oh man, I can't believe we were all enthralled
by a video game, but we were. Yeah, great personality, Margaret. So Mordecai and Rigby try to beat them at video games, but epic fail because they were new at that game.
How do you get negative points?
It's not my fault. That's the first time I ever played that game. All I'm saying is, man, you made us look like chumps. Yeah, they were complete noobs at the game. The kids get respect, and Mordecai and Rigby wish they had respect and try to master the Broken Bones video game.
For once, Rigby's button mashing is actually helpful.
Right. I was just doing what those kids are doing.
Here, you to move the stick and I'll hit the buttons.
And they get challenged by Jack Farley. Mark Hamill plays a character not Skips in this episode.
Right.
And basically, Mordecai and Rigby master this video game and finally get some respect. They become much better as the episode goes on, become pro gamers, and beat everyone, including a pro gamer. There's like the classic look of the gamer guy in there.
Guy, yeah.
Get like a respect and get that epic video game montage. Hanging in tough. Oh, I love that song. Got that cool 80s theme. Yeah. They actually beat the children who were rude to them earlier. They get a rematch, finally win, and they broke the high score on the machine. Who holds the record? Some dude named GBF, but it's not just a high score, it's a world record. Thanks. Now I can follow along and feel invested.
Go for it, guys.
They beat his high score, and in comes our supernatural character, Garrett Bobby Ferguson, GBF.
It's a giant bearded face.
GBF!
Yeah, I'm GBF, but it stands for giant bearded face. It stands for Garrett Bobby Ferguson.
I remember the first time we saw this.
Yep.
Wolf thought it was Jesus.
Yep.
He thought it was Jesus Christ.
I was a child, and my knowledge of people with beards like that is very limited.
Yeah, Wolf was really young. It's kind of funny looking back at it, but
know.
This guy was actually based on a real guy, apparently. Yeah, who was he based on?
It was Billy Mitchell, the famous gamer who was later accused of cheating. Right. It's very weird. There was a lawsuit recently with Carl Jobst that was not about it, but it was brought up in it. Basically, he's been suing everyone who's ever, like...
accused him of cheating?
Exactly.
He even, like, sued Regular Show for, like, using his likeness.
Yes.
GBF is this very obnoxious hardcore gamer who brags that it's not like it's the universe record who holds that title. Oh yeah, me.
The universe record is just the same score with 1 point higher.
Right, that's it. Stroke the beard of Garrett Bobby Ferguson.
Hey, giant bearded face.
I told you that's not my name. So basically, Mordecai and Rigby challenge GBF for the universe record. Winner gets all the respect. And he grows, like, limbs out of it.
Right.
It looks really gross and makes nasty crunching noises.
They did a good job making it settling.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, too, because he's, like, naked under there. His, like, unshaped legs come out. Let's play. And, yeah, they do that joke again, too, with his son.
Right. Well, that's for later.
But yeah, it's basically a gaming tournament. They play Broken Bones until Mordecai and Rigby can beat the universe record, basically get the high score in the game. They have like a gaming tournament, and we get a lot of character for Mordecai, Rigby, and GBF even gets some in there too. GBF like has this fake sob story crying that he's been obsessed with Broken Bones all his life. He played it so much, my wife left me.
That's all he has left.
Like, his universe record is the only thing that means anything to him and gave him fulfillment in life. And Mordecai shows mercy to him and tries to do the right thing. They purposely lose the game, and then we get the big reveal, he's evil.
You for being so dumb.
What? I didn't devote my life to this cruddy game. It's just a hobby.
But what about your wife?
Never had one. You can't tie GBF down.
Boo.
Oh, boo yourselves. I'm Garrett Bobby Ferguson. That apparently was based on a real quote from Billy Mitchell.
Really?
Like he said,
Wow.
oh, boo yourself. I'm Billy Mitchell. He's like the champion gamer or something.
I think it was I think it was like the high score of Donkey Kong.
Wolf, I don't remember Jesus being a giant head, lol. He was a kid, okay? A
it's
wolf
the
Bob.
head shape.
Yeah, he thought it
And
was
the
Jesus.
beer. It's
and
the
he
same
didn't come down
hair.
from the sky.
Exactly.
Would have been weird. But,
I mean, yeah, definitely.
but then again, we thought regular show was meant for adults, too. I love this episode. GBF episode is radical. It is one of the funniest episodes,
Yes.
too. And especially where, like, they start sabotaging each other.
Yep.
You know you want some broken bones. Broken bones. Broken bones. Broken bones. I beat your score anyway, and I'm not ever coming back. Wait, the game's still going.
Huh?
Yeah, dude, let's play. It can't be.
He's like
throwing
attacking them.
They kick GBF in the chin.
Right.
Ah, my chin. He holds it like his nuts.
Right.
I do love Mordecai and Rigby got an extra life, and they beat the game, finally getting the high score and breaking the universe record. Yeah. No. And they all get splattered by his guts and brain goo.
The thumbnail of this stream.
Yeah, it is so funny because it comes out of nowhere.
Right.
He lost so badly, he blew himself up.
Right.
Oh, and apparently he had a son this whole time, even though you can't tie GBF down.
Right.
Yeah, GBF dies in this episode because he couldn't handle being served so hard. Mordecai and Rigby get the respect, get the universe record, and then Benson shows up. Benson was in the crowd. He was going to give them official checks. Realized that he was wrong, and then he rips them up saying, but now I realize my mistakes now that I'm covered in brain goo. And you want to waste your lives playing video games? Fine. I respect your decision.
Yeah, I can respect that.
Yeah, me too. And that's where it ends. High score has to go into S tier.
I know,
I think
it
it's
does.
the best one
Yeah.
this season, honestly.
Now, are you going to put it above My Mom?
Yes, I will,
Okay.
because GBF's death scene solidified it.
It's too good.
High Score is one of the best episodes of not just this season, but of all regular show. We even kept it on the old DVR because we love rewatching it.
Yeah.
It's funny, it's engaging, actually kind of badass how they play video games in a tournament, and GBF is like one of the iconic villains of this show.
Right, they're bringing it back 2 more times.
Right, somehow he died. You ever hear yourself explode? twice. GBF is funny.
Yeah.
And Mordecai and Rigby actually get some respect and backbone in this episode, even though Benson doesn't respect him.
Yep.
Alright, sorry, just checking on comments.
Okay.
High score episode, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't there a lawsuit because of this episode?
Yep.
Yeah, there was. Audio keeps cutting out every second. Oh, it is?
Oh.
Hello?
It's probably because we're being too loud. So the
Ah.
microphone is just like...
Cutting it out?
Yeah, we're peaking it.
We're sorry. We just love this episode. Love this episode. GBF is radical. We on a regular show, but have you heard of irregular show? Also, fun fact, my own dad is a trucker. Ah, cool.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Cat and Wolf, what I missed? Not much, 19 Chris. We're on the, let's see, first 7 episodes. We're on high score, already a high note.
Yep. Yeah, we've already got 4 S's.
Right.
7 episodes, jeez.
That's how good the second season is.
Yep.
Not at Brain Eraser just yet. Making sure people hear me that we didn't cut out. Okay.
Yeah, we're in the green.
All right. The Dad's Funeral episode is not this season. That is a later one.
Yep.
Fun fact. I read that one. Question, does the internet go viral episode in this season? I
It
think
is.
it is. Yeah, I think it is. We'll get to that one soon. Don't talk about this episode. His lawyer will go after you for millions. It's funny. Say, didn't regular show also reference Slappy in some way? Yeah, Slappy shows up in one of the Terror Tales from the park.
Right.
Weirdly, that didn't come until later, too. It's not in this season yet.
Yep, and we already did all the Halloween episode tier list.
I did find the high score episode entertaining. I love it. Also, I find Mordecai and Rigby relatable because I'm also a woman child. Mordecai and Rigby are very relatable. They're
Yep.
gamers. They just want to have fun. More concerned about goofing off in friendship moments than doing
Right.
their job. Yeah, read that one. Is anyone else experiencing the audio cutting out every other second, or is it just me? It might be because we're peaking on the microphone.
Yeah. I hope it's that at least, and not latency.
Right. And the part where Mordecai had a phone call from Benson and talked back to him was so funny. I was like, you two are so fired. Yeah, call us back when you're ready to show some respect, Benson. He like
yeah.
throws the radio out.
Oh,
Mordecai, Rigby. Yeah, but it's not as good as Live to Win from South Park World of Warcraft. Yeah, the
Oh,
Paul
yeah.
Stanley episode.
Yeah.
Which montage do you prefer, Wolf? The South Park Warcraft training or Broken Bones training?
South Park. The montage is definitely better.
Am I the only one who noticed that Garrett Bobby Ferguson looked like Jesus? Yeah, Wolf actually thought that
Thank you!
too.
Thank you, finally! I can feel vindicated for having that idea.
Right.
God, I had my brother here taunting me with it for
It's like, what, you thought
years.
Jesus was a gamer head?
I thought it was a strange beak that would come down, yeah.
There was a retcon that he said he wasn't married, but he has a son. Yeah, he
Right.
did. Maybe he just had a relationship with a
Yeah,
woman,
just
but
pump
that was
and
it.
dump.
Yeah, he just had a one-night stand. But apparently he didn't care about the son since they hug each
Right.
other.
I mean, he did bring him back to life.
For anyone first time watching High Score for the first time thinking GBF is supposed to be Jesus or a giant neckbeard, but actually based on Billy Mitchell, a guy who cheated on Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was Donkey Kong. I don't know why I thought it was Pac-Man.
I forgot which one. I know he was in Pixels, though. That's probably why you remember Pac-Man.
This is also referenced on Expert or Liar.
Yep.
Yeah, Garrett Bobby Ferguson also blows up in that one, too.
Yep, and that is the last question of who holds the universe record.
Yeah, Rigby's good at sandwiches, but then changed to video games.
Right.
Broken bones, broken bones, broken bones, broken bones. Rip to this YouTube channel. He's gonna sue the hell out of you too.
Nah, he got done with Carl Jobs. I think he's sitting pretty.
I've always thought the reason why GBF died because he had a heart attack because by a giant head who barely used his arms and legs.
Yeah. It's not explained, but it's hilarious.
Well, his son also died that way.
Right, I think it might just be his entire line.
Yeah, High Score is a high score. It is one of the best episodes of this show ever. Not just S tier from this season.
Yep.
One of the top 10 best episodes of regular show. I
Yep.
love it. I recommend it. It's funny. It's charming. And Mordecai and Rigby are very relatable in this one. And finally get some victories here.
Yeah.
This one is going on to S tier. All right, Wolf, what came next?
Well, would you pair with a video game episode, except another video game episode?
Already?
Yep, Rage Against the TV.
There it is. It's the hammer. Dude, take my picture.
Oh no.
The hammer. Nobody beats the hammer. Dude, more like nobody's ever seen the hammer. This is the one where Mordecai and Rigby make it to the final boss of this hard-to-complete video game, only for their TV to short circuit. The TV dies. It's still on and running, but the screen isn't on. That happens to a lot of old TVs.
Yeah.
That happened to one of our TVs, too.
Right, it happens to computer monitors still.
Right, so the monitor is completely out, and they're finally at the final boss, about to win this game for the first time, but they need a TV. They need a working TV, and basically this one involves all the park crew. They go to everyone, ask for TVs. Most of them are unable to get them one, are unhelpful, or Muscle Man
breaks it because
this is gonna be hilarious.
he left it plugged in like an idiot.
Does Benson have a TV? Benson pretty much refuses to give them one.
Right,
but,
which, I mean, is completely fair.
right. It's supposed to, like, a lot of people thought he was a jerk, but I understand. It's like, what, you want to take my TV for your video game?
Right.
And they go to the TV store warehouse. We got TVs. Too many TVs. TVs are trash to us, and so are you. The TV store warehouse. Muscle Man knows a guy. This would become a running gag all throughout the show. Muscle Man has some inside guy or knows a few people who can help them.
Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy.
He gives them a free TV. It turns out they kind of ran out of free TVs, and all the flat screens are price tagged.
Full price, so
right. So he offers them this foreign TV, which is the only one they can give them.
That's the Nuskadu.
Right. It's this weird European German.
I think it's supposed to be Swedish.
And it has like completely different outlets and technology, and not even in color. Yeah. Black and white.
Lame.
You wanted a free TV? This is your free TV.
How much for your cheapest flat screen?
$1,200. And they take it.
Right.
They unite all the park. They get Pops and Skips to even help them. Skips, who's the handyman still in this, which Skips didn't even want a part in this episode.
I know, right?
But he does show up to help his friends, and they reconfigure this TV to work with their system, finally getting the hammer. Then a blackout happens.
Across the entire city.
Right, and it's causes the game to conjure the hammer in the real world. Their TV becomes a living video game boss, and the hammer beats them up. The hammer, like, fights them, and they fight the boss in the real world. GBF, while he's exploding, insert this My Kingdom Come meme.
My Kingdom
Come. Hey, they found out I gave you a free TV. Can I crash your... What the... And Jimmy dies horribly. He got Super Saiyan by the hammer. They find out the hammer's weakness is the same as the game. Furniture.
I do love the scene of just all of them in pain.
Like they're all beaten up, and Pops is like just standing there, and he gets a board broken across his face. Pops isn't even doing anything, and the hammer attacks him. Yeah, the hammer's like wailing on them. Then they use furniture and use like everything in the house to beat him. Skips uses the stove to bash him, and they use the staircase to hit him multiple times.
Rail, yeah.
My favorite is at the end. Skips, catch! He uses a chair on his nuts. Right. And he's like flying at him.
Yeah, he goes flat to lie on it.
Right, they beat the hammer in the real world, then unlock the video game console where they have to play it and win.
And thankfully they had the cheat code for unlimited chairs, I guess.
Right, they got like 1,000 chairs and beat the hammer in the game world too, killing him and unfortunately their TV.
Yep.
Hey guys, the power is out at my place, but if you want to borrow my... And Benson just leaves quietly.
The entire room's destroyed.
Okay, where do you want to rank the hammer episode?
I love it. S.
S tier,
yes,
okay.
It's too funny.
Not as good as High Score.
I put it above Peeps.
Alright, put above Peeps, but under my mom,
yeah,
for sure.
Whereas Peeps has the staring contest and the montage of them escaping all the things, Rage Against the TV's montage I think is much funnier with the fight.
A lot of funny moments, a lot of bro moments, and if you're a gamer, you will absolutely love this episode. It is entertaining. Rage Against the TV earns praise against the TV.
Oh, kick him in the junk, dude. Kick him in the junk.
I'm kicking him in the junk. He's like holding garbage out.
Right.
That was
ready
funny.
because everybody's about to come through those doors.
Nobody beats the hammer.
It's the hammer.
Also, another good episode I love of the Hammer. Yeah, the Hammer is a great episode.
Right.
This one's also a classic amongst the fan base. Personally, I think High Score is a lot better because it has more jokes, but this one is pretty epic. It's pretty enjoyable. The Hammer is a pretty funny twist villain. He becomes real and got that moment everybody loves to gif and meme where Muscle Man's own man poops hit him.
What?
Remember when the Hammer punches him and Muscle Man's like,
yeah,
oh, man
boobs fly up, yeah.
First time watching episodes, I didn't know what games there were playing, but looking back, yeah, they're just playing Double Dragon.
Yeah.
Old-fashioned, like, SNES games,
where
arcade
they're
games.
Insanely difficult for no reason near the end.
Right.
Or, like, fucking Battletoads with that one level.
Right. It's the Hammer, he's real. Dudes, take my picture. He gets one punched by the Hammer. That was funny. Everyone like memes that scene. Wasn't there a joke where Jimmy came to live with the gang but died and became the guy who gave them a free TV died?
He didn't even come to live. He was just verifying if he could just crash.
Like, he wanted to ask Muscle Man if he could crash because he got fired for giving the TV.
Right.
But it's like a TV no one was using in a complete foreign set too. But yeah, he got laid off.
Yep.
And that happens again with another guy that Muscle Man was talking to.
Right.
You, Muscle Man, my boss heard me making fun of you, then he fired me. Can I come crash? He gets like zapped by the DVD power.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Laser disc one, yeah. Okay, Rage Against the TV. It is excellent. Going on to S tier. We love it. One of the classics. Yep. All right, what came next?
Fortunately, we've been having too many good episodes.
Yeah, look at that. 5 S tier. What comes next, Wolf?
Potty Pete.
Potty Pete. Ah, Potty Pete.
Whose actual name is Party Hermanwerfel.
Well, we don't find that until a weird sequel episode.
Right.
So, Benson is leaving town early and is going to be gone all night, while Mordecai and Rigby found a case of his 1980s Olympic soda.
It's basically just RC Cola.
Right, they find this rare soda that's not been used and is aged to perfection, and want to crack it open for a special occasion, where they host a party. But there's just one problem. What? Your parties suck! Last one didn't even have chicks at it. Yeah, Mordecai and Rigby are terrible party hosts. Their parties are not fun, not energetic, and they don't know a lot of people, and usually they bomb. They want to throw an epic party with this soda and have fun with their coworkers at the house while they're all alone, but it's not fun. Their parties are literally boring, unfun, and they sit around like watching a nature documentary. They invite like everyone they know, everyone in town, and nobody's excited. Like, I love the couple shows up. Oh, sorry, we thought there was a party here.
Yeah.
They thought it was like a normal house.
Right.
Ooh, this party's bombing. Yeah, they invite all their coworkers. They almost have fun cracking open sodas, but there's like nothing to do.
Exactly.
There is no energy, no charisma or fun here. So they have to invite somebody to make their party good. Is your party taking fast? Well, call me, Party Pete, to recharge the fun. They call Party Pete this professional party performer who shows up, revives the party energy, and brings all the fun. Makes it energetic, makes it charming, makes it loud, and people will show up just to party with him.
For all of like 3 minutes, because they only paid him $3.
Right, he needs like $50, that's the basic charge. Right. No, they gave him like $11.
That's right.
How much will this get us? $11? Like, about 11 minutes. Yeah.
It's very short time. And they also get the complimentary ice statue.
Yeah, they don't get the professional one, they get the urinal one.
I love that.
And Party Pete shows up. It's actually fun for a few seconds, then he has to leave. Okay, we're done. Time's up. Oh, party's back to bombing. But they bribe Party Pete with Benson's soda, and he likes them and agrees that, oh, you know, I'll keep the party going if you give me more of these. And they decide to. He gives them, he like starts binge drinking, and Skips kind of has a weird reaction. No good can come from this. It's like, nothing bad has happened yet.
Right. Also, of course, clearly it's an allegory to beer again.
Right, it's supposed to be alcohol, but this is when they censored it with, like, plain soda, so it's kind of weird, yeah. Party Pete gets drunk on soda, then he makes their party big and epic. He grows and expands so huge that he becomes a star.
Yeah, it's gonna go supernova.
Right, he becomes like Super Saiyan, gains a lot of energy, and he can't stop himself.
Stop. I do not want to.
So they have to stop him by feeding him more of the soda, overload him where he'll burn out like a neutron star. And they give Party Pete like a whole bunch of all the sodas. He starts expanding, getting fat, looking like he's about to blow.
Open them just with gravity.
Right. He needs one more, but we're out. Wait a minute, there is one more. And they bring the urinal full of the soda the guy spilled into it.
Which was set up earlier.
Right. To suck on this promotional ice statue. He like throws his soda in the urinal, and that filled it with the last drop they needed. Party Pete drinks it all, like burns up and goes in his mouth, and he's gonna blow. Dude, Party Pete's gonna blow.
Hit the deck.
Everyone runs out, and Party Pete blows up, partially damaging the house. But the most unrealistic ending, dude, that was a great party. We'll totally help you clean.
Yep.
The centaurs show up and offer to help them clean / rebuild the house. Like the toilet falls through the floors and is set on fire.
That's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Is drinking soda from the 1984 Olympics even healthy to drink? Because I'm pretty sure it's not. I think in real life it would expire, but they kind of treat it like alcohol, which is supposed to
like
age.
Aged wine. I know we also have something like that in the garage.
Yeah, Mom and Grandma really liked it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Party Pete dies and Benson shows up. Too late, they clean the house and look like they're good. Whoa, you guys are clean. We should celebrate. No, you guys deserve a reward. In fact, I've been saving something for a special occasion like this. I have my 1984 Olympic soda and might share it with you. Oh, what? Yeah, come on, I stored it in the attic. Come on, it's gonna be fun.
We're dead.
Yeah, they get caught in the end.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we never see their reaction?
Right.
Or if they weaseled their way out. But yeah, they drank Benson's soda and he was actually storing it there the whole time. Yeah, they binge drink Benson's sodas and lost it thanks to the party.
Yep. And
Where do you want to
two women that were with Party Pete are out of a job.
Right. A lot of adult jokes here, too. Like when they're dancing around Pops and he gains that big wide grin.
Oh, yeah.
And Muscle Man, it takes more than old soda to get guess. It takes guess with breasts. And mine don't count. I love the adult jokes, but where do you want to put Party Pete? I'm thinking like A or B.
I was thinking B.
Really? You didn't like it that much?
I could do a low A.
Low A?
Yeah. It's a fine episode.
Let's see what the comments say.
Unfortunately, the season is just incredibly stacked.
Right. There's a lot of better ones out there. I'm glad they brought the hammer back into the finale. Not the finale, the Exit 9B.
Right. Well, they also brought Party Pete for that as well.
Right. They brought everyone back. Everyone who appeared up to that point.
Right. Is that did the geese appear before then?
60% of the comedy in the show is people getting hurt, 20% people deaths, and 10% quits, and 10% visual gags.
Oh, quips, probably.
Yeah, you forgot the love triangle drama. God, yeah. Too bad the hot tub from American Dad isn't in this episode.
Oh my gosh.
Hot tub. All right, where do you want to put Party Pete? You're thinking
I was thinking low
B.
A.
Low A.
I could go low.
I think it's funny because of the adult jokes.
Yeah, and I can enjoy it every now and again.
I'll put it low A then. Definitely an interesting one, and I do like rewatching this one a lot more than you. Yeah, we're gonna get to some that Wolf loves more that I don't, or some I love more that Wolf doesn't.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, we'll put Party Pete on A. It was definitely a decent party. A for effort, low A. What's the next one?
Brain Eraser.
We made it to the Brain Eraser.
Yeah, with Planet Chaser Starlight Excellence.
And Naked Pops.
Naked Pops.
Okay, so Brain Eraser is one of the controversial episodes because of the nudity. Don't get excited, it's Pops. Mordecai and Rigby are gaming as usual until they discover Pops' Mustache Monthly, which Rigby forgot to deliver. So Mordecai does it after losing Quark's parchment-shear. He goes, yeah.
I can't believe you fucking reached for that.
I know, it was a reach, but yeah. He returns the magazine only to accidentally walk into Pops naked. Pops is like going to the shower, his like bathroom door was open, and he sees Pops fully nude, exposed in the buff, and it traumatizes Mordecai. I like that they're trying to get around each other, can't for a second. They both run to the opposite rooms.
Right.
Mordecai, completely traumatized from seeing Pops, and can't get the image out of his head, where Rigby tries to help him. I can't unsee it. Every pasty, saggy, wrinkly...
Whoa, don't put it in my head.
Right. So Rigby decides to be a bro, help him out, and erase the memory, but he has a lot of struggles and simply can't get it out of his mind.
Yep.
And yeah, if you really wanted to see male nudity, here you go. Pops is completely naked, and Mordecai can't unsee him. Even Margaret has like Pops' head at one point.
Right.
Can I get you something, Mordecai? They go to like the Blockbuster, and he keeps seeing images. See anything you like?
No.
So Rigby thinks he found a solution. This guy is addicted to an anime show, implied to be Sailor Moon, or
It's
a parody
something.
of it. It's like a parody of 90s anime, all the
Right.
flashing lights and weird and Japanese music.
Oh, it's like Rainbow's Barf.
How do you watch that? I watch Planet Chasers Starlight Excellent all day, every day.
Dude, you said that, don't you remember?
I watch it all day, every day.
You watched.
All day, every day. All day.
That's a montage where it's, like,
every day.
zooms in
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
like zooming on his face.
The low energy guy.
It's like one of Roger Craig Smith's funniest roles, and he's like barely
Right.
emoting. So Rigby takes the anime back to help Mordecai. He shows it to him, and it sucks out his entire mind. His soul, his memories, everything is gone. Mordecai is a complete blank slate. He is completely brain dead, finally forgetting Pops at the cost of everything.
Yep.
Rigby like tries to take him out, and I do laugh at this part where Margaret is suddenly attracted to
Right.
Mordecai when he's ignoring her.
What?
Oh my gosh, is Mordecai ignoring you? Is it just me, or does
Is he-
Mordecai look like he's been working out?
Jeez.
Yeah, she's now attracted to
on,
him when he
girl.
ignores her.
Yeah.
Classic women, am I right?
That's right, we also see Eileen in that episode.
Right, Eileen
her
with her
beat
original
up-
design.
Yeah, with her beady eyes.
Did you like the original design?
I think it
or
was
the new
fine.
one?
I definitely like the eyes, and then also that they do keep the bead eyes for when she has her glasses off.
Yeah, when they're taken off.
Definitely glad they changed it though.
We are doing Brain Eraser right now, Monica. We're just talking about it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back from rewatching High Score. Excellent episode.
Oh,
We're on
nice.
Brain Eraser right now. We're talking about the all day, every day.
With Planet Chasers, Starlight Excellence.
Right, Rigby finally goes to Skips for advice because Skip's seen everything. I've seen this before. He recognizes the anime too.
Right.
Tape. It wasn't Starlight Chasers Planet Excellent, was it?
Why?
We gotta reopen the tape. Like, they decide to go into the tape to find Mordecai. Mordecai is trapped inside this ridiculous anime dimension, then find out they're in his memories. They're inside the tape dimension, which was apparently made to suck out people's memories.
Yep.
They're in there, and Mordecai still can't get over Naked Pops, so they decide to finally help him. They have to erase the memory from inside his mind, where they combat this evil Naked Pops counterpart.
Right, where he's extremely fast.
Right? You have to cover him up and repress the memory. And Pops comes to life and starts running away, and it's so weird.
Right.
They were really into drawing Naked Pops because he gets so detailed on his butt and his
Right,
hairy
the
legs.
leg hair, yeah.
He's like crawling around like Spider-Man, running faster than the Flash.
Skips didn't even try to grab him.
Right, they have to chase him and use your memories to combat the evil memory. He like makes the cart appear. I love that he has to think harder.
Right.
Like, I remember when you wanted that cereal. You wanted that stupid Strong John's figurine.
Oh, that's right.
I remember when Margaret had that gigantic boyfriend.
Margaret did always have lame
Boyfriends, not like nice guy
Right.
Mordecai.
God.
That episode was traumatizing my poor childhood eyes. Yeah, they love drawing Pops naked, and we actually do see his butt a few times. There's your male fan service, ladies.
Yeah. Pops.
All day, every day. Hey, Benson looked pretty bad when his towel fell off. Yeah.
Yeah, back when he was still a gumball machine.
Right. It's a big-ass epic supernatural chase scene. They cover Pops in the end. They don't have a way out, but we see the video store clerk is still there. Aren't you coming?
Nah, I'm kind of down for not working for the rest of the day of my life.
Right. He chooses to stay there and love that he happily waves them when they leave. They take the tape and eject all the way out, and they made it. They're safe, and it's gone. Naked Pops is finally gone. Until Benson shows up telling them, what did you do? I can't even take a shower without you guys. And his towel falls off, and we see his erect gumball opening.
Yeah.
That was like always weird. It's supposed to be like a metaphor for his weenus.
Right.
Yeah, they all see Benson naked now, and triggering the Here We Go Again ending where they play the theme song.
Yeah.
They really love this Japanese theme song because it's played during the credits too.
Right.
Where do you want to put Brain Eraser?
I think A.
All day, every day. Really, A.
Yeah, I think it's enjoyable, even with the weird naked Pops. Naked Pops, naked Pops, naked Pops.
Not sure how you repaired a toilet that's on fire, because that toilet is done. Also, which came first, Pete or Project X, because both had a big party that ends with both the houses being destroyed. Most party episodes usually have that.
Right.
You want to put it on A tier?
Yeah.
I think it's funny, honestly, upon rewatch,
Oh,
even
definitely.
with nice guy Mordecai.
I always love making that joke.
Above Dizzy or under it?
Above Dizzy.
Above Dizzy?
I do like it more.
Really
than
liked
Dizzy,
it that much? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Brain Racer, honestly pretty alright because of how insane it gets, the
Exactly.
anime references, the chase scene in the mind, and honestly getting to see more of Mordecai. I also love the Benson Forest. Like, all the Bensons are
you
your
moron.
What are you, idiot? You're fired.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
There's a whole forest full of Bensons.
Just
That is just
angrily
funny.
yelling, yep.
All day, every day. Yeah, this one we'll put on an A tier. It's just funny because of how insane it is. It is definitely a tape worth remembering. What came after?
Benson be gone.
Benson, you're fired! Yep, Benson gets replaced. Trying to find it. It might be... No, that's... I have a receipt.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, right there. Okay. Benson be gone. Benson loses his job. Mordecai and Rigby screw up for the last time, forcing Mr. Maillard to fire him. I do love that they actually start out referencing a lot of the old episodes. They owe, like, a bunch of money for snacks, a lot of prank calls, destruction of property. They're, like, referencing all the classic episodes from first season.
Right.
But Mr. Maillard finally has enough when Mordecai and Rigby fail to park his limo, somehow parking it up on the third floor. Dude, I told you I wasn't good at driving a stick. This is a little awkward. We're just gonna go.
No, wait!
They crash and break the limo further. So, Benson voluntarily steps down.
What?
And is welcomely replaced by Susan. Susan is the new uptight boss managing the park, and Benson, his life is completely thrown into the ringer. He doesn't know what to do. He's been demoted and working with Mordecai and Rigby now. They have to, like, rake the leaves and such. Benson has been demoted and is starting to, like, question his place, question his job, question if his life is good now. He's now got to start at the bottom all over again, and he's pretty much lost until Mordecai and Rigby teach him the art of having fun. And we actually get to see Benson lighten up, have fun, and bond with Mordecai and Rigby.
Yep.
They're, like, going to places, watching TV, putting their feet on the table, taking the ice slides.
Oh, that's right. They go blocking, yeah.
Like, having a pool party in the fountain. It's pretty funny. And, yeah, we actually get to see a whole different side to Benson. Benson actually lightens up and learns to enjoy life a little. Unfortunately, it works too well. Benson believes that he's wasted his life at a dead-end job and now wants to live for fun, where he mouths off to Susan and Benson gets fired. But he's actually happy about it. Benson enjoys his newfound freedom until he meets Utopia.
Leon, but my friends call me Ute.
That's short for Utopia. Steve Bloom voices like this wise sage homeless guy living out in the park. He apparently used to be the manager until Benson.
Right.
Like, making me kind of question, did Benson know this guy at any point, or was he like a manager from long ago?
Yeah.
He apparently knows Benson too, has been watching him. He believes that I was once like you, I was an uptight boss, now a full-time slacker, and leads to Wolf's favorite speech where he's not worried about something like a job. I mean, who needs money just to buy some things?
Right.
Right. The sweet, soft compost is my bed. The grease on my face is my shower. Yep, I'm welcoming you to your new life. Hey, where you going?
I gotta get my job back.
Utopia was actually pretty funny, but
Right.
when he says his life out loud, you realize how sad it is.
Yeah, and how empty it really is.
Right. Benson realizes his mistakes, realizes he does need a job, but he also needs to soften up a bit. He does kind of learn from that.
Yeah.
Benson wants to return to work, but then we find out Susan is a completely awful boss. She is a control freak, a tyrant, and literally turning her employees into her. I do love the social commentary there,
Right.
where she's like the uptight boss making all the employees think like her. No, the park crew actually mutate into her. It's so weird they become human women and have their faces still on there.
Right.
High Five Ghost looks really creepy. Someone said he looks like a creepypasta.
Right.
Yeah, all of them have become Susans. She's controlling everything. Well, tell her no. We can't. Why not? Because she's right behind you. Yeah, Benson actually defends his employees, calls out Susan, tells her you can't force your employees to be like you. You can't force your will onto them. Susan, having none of it, demands that they worship her, follow her every command, and summons all the Susans, or we see everyone in the park has become her.
Skips, Pops.
Muscle Man and High Five goes. High Five look creepy.
Yeah.
He has like the hollowed out eyes and mouth.
Pops still has the mustache.
Right. Clean this mess up and get back to work.
Why don't you do it?
Like growing their parts back.
Like not much of a call.
Benson tells them, slack off or you're fired. Everyone start slacking off. And all of them start slacking off, start goofing off.
And
Pops plays video games.
transform.
That was like quick too.
Right.
Like
I love Skips playing
solitaire and boom, he like grows bigger.
Right.
Muscle Man and Fives are like partying and drinking, and Pops plays video games. But Susan reveals she's a demon.
Something like it.
Like, it's so weird. She's apparently like a hellspawn or something.
Right.
She does the Exorcist head, growls like a psychopath, and goes into hell, summons a giant version of herself where she threatens to terminate them. She threatens to fire all her employees / murder them.
It's really just kill them.
Right, till Mr. Maillard shows up and tells her that this isn't how you manage a business. Then she turns against him and is gonna kill him and take over too.
Yeah.
Until Benson finally gets his gumballs and stands up for himself. Help me, beanbag. It's Benson! And I can't help you unless you give me my job back. Of course you're rehired. And your car keys.
My car keys.
My
Yes.
car keys, of course. Benson finally stands up for himself and tells her, hey, Susan, you're fired! And crashes like the limo into her, but Utopia shows up. He did have a role in all this.
Right.
And he decides to heroically sacrifice himself so Benson can enjoy his new lifetime of slacking. Actually, I changed my...
Time to blow this popsicle's down.
Utopia. He like breaks her heels and that was all, and she falls back into hell.
Thankfully, the earth closes up partially.
Right. Susan is killed, and Mr. Maillard actually shows some respect for Benson. He rehires him and remembers his name, finally. Yep. Benson is back in business and starts returning the park to normal, except he kind of lightens up around Mordecai and Rigby. Now, Mordecai and Rigby, clean this mess up or you're fired. No problem. Good to have you back, Benson.
Want to go play video games?
Yeah. Then he actually sees them walk off to
Right.
slack off, and he's like, it's good to be back. Ending with Benson sort of growing from this in the end. Yeah, this is like our first Benson episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think of Benson's first episode?
I still really enjoy it.
Really? Where
Yes.
would you rank it?
That's the problem, because I really want to be generous with it and say S.
Really? I can put on low S.
Yeah, okay.
Benson be gone. Benson goes up to S tier. Yeah, the first ever Benson
definitely above
episode.
LO Governor, though.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll agree with you.
Because as much as I love LO Governor, I do like the episodes more than it.
Right, because Benson actually grows from this, actually teaches a really good lesson about how you shouldn't force your will on employees and learn to lighten up, have fun, and enjoy life, but also keep a job.
Exactly.
It's definitely an interesting and unique episode for a regular show. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I agree with it, S tier.
Yep.
Benson is definitely the boss. Sometimes I think this is the episode with the ducks were introduced. I think the season has the baby ducks episode. I need a brain eraser after that episode. Did Benson accidentally goat them? Goated them? Hey, Benson looked pretty bad when his towel fell off. Oh, talking about how
okay.
They saw his wiener. Right. Was Benson's wiener better than theirs? That brain eraser was traumatizing.
Yep.
Yeah, I know everybody used that scene of Benson's towel coming off and seeing his weird gumball thing as a meme. I saw someone do that for like a Yowie short.
Of course.
If Naked Pop's episode happened in season 7 or 8, it would be impossible because of his powers, and would not only outrun them, but also destroy all 3 of them. Yeah, if he had powers, he would have beaten them, but it was a supernatural Pops.
Right.
Yeah, the first episode that focuses on Benson for the first time and shows he's not just the angry park manager. That's kind of why I really liked it. It was like a Benson character study episode.
Exactly.
We get to see Benson as more than just the angry boss always threatening everyone. I always think the ex-park manager is either a ghost or just in Benson's mind, like he's the slacker or lazier side of Benson. In his mind, giving we don't see anyone talk to him besides Benson. Oh, you mean Utopia? Okay, hey Wolf, apparently everyone thought Utopia might have been a spirit advisor to Benson.
I feel like that's impossible given he drives the limousine.
Right, he's the one who crashes it into Susan, proving that he was real and people saw him.
Yeah.
Hello, Governor. Also scares me as a kid. It kept me up all night. I thought it was more funny, but I was like, not afraid of it as much. Can you do karaoke video next?
We're going in order.
Yeah, that one's sadly much later on the totem pole. Okay, to wrap up, Benson Be Gone, underrated, S tier. Yep. What came next then, Wolf?
But I have a receipt. With one of my favorite voices Roger Craig Smith does.
But I have a receipt. The D&D regular show episode.
Yep.
Mordecai Rigby buy a D&D game for game night, and it is the crappiest board game in the world.
The Realm of Darthon.
They play it, and they need a 50-sided die. All we have is a 48-sided die and 2 marbles. They have to do these insane measurements. Anyone have a protractor?
I'm out.
It is the worst video game ever, and they're not even in Darthon.
It's not even a video game, it's a TTRPG.
Right.
And then it's just
have like
crap.
1,000 insane rules. They can't even like go anywhere. Pops couldn't even get a turn because Space Cowboys need to wait to de-thaw.
They're still in hypersleep.
It's just dumb. It's like the worst D&D. It's like everything people hate about D&D.
Yeah, it's the exaggerated D&D that everyone thinks of, where you think of it as this crazy high math game,
right?
When it's really just simple. Having played D&D, I grow a fondness for this episode as well.
Yeah, it's kind of why I have mixed feelings towards it, because it's kind of played straight for the first half. Mordecai and Rigby want to make a return. They want a refund. They kept the receipt, but apparently you can't return it because it's got to be unopened. And I hate these places.
Those policies are the worst.
Like, excellent. And you have the unopened product. What? You can't return it if you opened it. Of course, it's spelled on the receipt, and I hate that policy. It's like, why would I return it if I didn't open it and check what it was?
Exactly. How would I know if it's broken if I can't open it?
Right. That is BS, and honestly, the most relatable part of this episode. They want a refund, the guy refuses, so they're gonna get back at him by sabotaging his business, and basically, they review and shit-talk the Realm of Darthon.
Yeah, they're showing how awful it is while he tries to defend it.
Like, you use toilet paper rolls instead of paper towel rolls.
If you did it that way, it would look way better.
And there's much more characters other than pixie sorcerers.
No, they aren't. They're just the same, but in different costumes.
I didn't realize it was that kind of game. Like,
nobody knows what kind of game it is.
Is it a Western, a sci-fi, a fantasy? It's a role-playing game.
You have to use your imaginations.
Right, this guy's like the ultimate shill defending
Right.
it, and I think it's implied he created it.
It has to be
Like-
given later.
Right, given what happens, like, he's so pissed, he tries lowering the price, which makes it funnier when you know the twist that it wasn't that expensive a game. Mordecai Rigby keeps sabotaging his business, funny comedy montage, then he decides enough is enough. The realm of Darthon does not suck.
No, but your costume
does.
sure
It's that weird creepy skull. That
Right.
looked very detailed. And he sucks them into the game, revealing that he is Darthon. He's a dungeon master.
Yeah.
And he forces them to play his crappy game where he tries to kill them rather than giving them a refund.
Right, and he's just the worst DM imaginable.
Right, he changes the rules, tells them these insane rules, like, oh, you can create your own, you use your imagination. It's like, bro, that game is so broken. They were able to summon allies, they summoned
Yeah.
Benson, Pops, and
And
Skips.
they start winning. Actually, I changed my
Like,
mind.
you can't summon allies. That's BS. It's why that game blows. And he keeps fighting them. He changes all the rules because I'm using my imagination. It's a role-playing game. Clearly cheating. He reveals that he's Darthon and has this like weird night outfit. The hair is really weird.
Yeah.
It's supposed to like look like smoke or something. Yeah, it's revealed this guy is Darthon, and I believe that's him like telling us he's the game creator. He's like trying to sell
Yeah.
his own product at the store. He wants to kill them because he's sick of them disrespecting the realm of Darthon, where they use their imagination and BS role-playing, a lot
Right.
of rule changing. Warriors carry the immunity sword, which is immune to all rule changes.
What?
And they just stab him.
Right.
Now give us our refund. And Mordecai and Rigby finally win their refund, and the guy, I think, has died. He was literally stabbed by a ruler.
Yeah, I just gotta lie down.
It's like, yeah, Roger Craig Smith gets like impaled by a ruler and is trying to like nonchalantly act like he's fine.
Right.
Like, no, it's cool. I'm fine. Like, we can take you to the hospital. No, I just got laid down. He can't get the seatbelt up past
the
his
rulers.
ruler. And pretty much gets confirmed he died by exit 9B because
Yeah.
Darthon is in the villain lineup. They won their refund, and we get the big twist. They got their money. Seven bones, baby.
What? We almost died for $7.
Yeah, but it's not about the money. It's about the principle.
Yeah, we're gonna buy something. Better do something good.
Yeah, like buy that new role-playing game. Dude, is that out? Yeah, just released. Yeah. They didn't learn a thing, and they
Right.
go back and get it. Okay, so Wolf really loves this episode because he's a D&D fan.
Yep.
Me, honestly, that was fine. It was one of my favorites, and I don't like race to rewatch it, but where should we rank this
Yeah,
one?
where's the middle ground on it?
Where's their D&D
So-
episode gonna be?
So where are you thinking right now?
I know you're gonna be upset, but kind of B.
I was thinking we're gonna go there.
Yeah.
I
It's not
could,
the worst thing ever, and
Exactly.
it does have absolutely hilarious moments,
right,
but
and it is fun to rewatch it as well.
right. But honestly, the whole flame war with the guy is kind of
I like that though.
it's funny,
It's
but
fun.
also kind of slow. I was not a big fan of the montage where he lowers it to like free purchase with gum.
I love that part.
Yeah, but
How are we so diametrically opposed on this?
right, then the dungeon part, because I'm not into D&D or know much about it, some of the jokes kind
Right.
of just flew over my head. The one I do laugh at is how BS the rules are, where you're supposed to use your imagination, you can just do anything here.
As said, it's definitely the version of D&D that people who've never played D&D think of. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Kingdom, basically.
Right, it's honestly just kind of didn't make me laugh in the
Yeah,
second half.
that's
That was
fair.
my only problem. I found it alright. What do you want to rank it, though?
I can go
This
on
is
to B.
I know you want
definitely
probably A or S tier.
I can go down to
I'll
like
put it high B.
yeah, high B.
But I have receipt gone on to high beat. Not trying to stomp out your
I
opinion,
know,
Wolf.
I know. It's just one that I do enjoy. And
Yeah,
that you
Wolf
just
really
don't.
loves it. I thought it was fine.
Right.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I thought it was alright. I
Yeah.
prefer these episodes that are higher up. These ones I do rewatch.
And definitely, it's not that crazy of an episode either. So, like, yeah.
Not until
I
the
can-
halfway point where he
Right.
becomes a dungeon master.
Yeah,
I
like,
did
I
like
get-
that moment with his skull. Like,
Yeah.
it had out. It was insane.
Yeah, I can see your complaints with it.
They almost died for $7.
Yeah.
They risked their lives for $7.
7 bones, baby.
Sorry, not karaoke video. I think that's the finale. Sorry,
Yeah.
you might have to stick around. But if you are curious, we do love that one. Is this the season where Benson pulls a starlight glimmer and holds in his anger before unleashing it on Mordecai and Rigby?
I
Think
think-
Positive? Is that one on here?
I think that's a later one.
Yeah, I don't think it's on here because Mordecai and Rigby aren't as established as the bane of his existence yet.
Yeah, no, it's not in here.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, Temp Check is on here.
Yep.
I thought that one also came later.
Nope.
Love that episode. Love the speech that he tells them off. Very relatable to any boss in that position to their subordinates. Oh, yeah, where he yells at them and unleashes all his pent-up rage on Mordecai and Rigby.
God,
That is funny.
episode.
Can't wait to get to that one.
I've got some thoughts on that one, too, yeah.
Right. I wish the show explains how magic works, like who controls what and how it's learned. Well, a part of the fun is how random it is and that it's not
yeah,
explained.
It's just a crazy world where things can happen and you just have to accept it.
Right. It's a comedy. It doesn't have to explain it. It's kind of funny because of how out of nowhere it is.
I just wish there were more animal characters. They kind of set that up in the first season.
Right, there's like that llama guy who knew Mordecai.
Mordecai.
Sup, dude? They had like animal characters in the back. There was like a fox girl too. In
Right,
the
yeah, that
background.
one kept being in like crowd shots and stuff.
I wish we got more too, but yeah,
Right.
it didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, because then we get
Didn't go
also
anywhere.
other crazy characters like CJ and her dad who are just living clouds.
Right.
Or the asteroid, the meteor guy.
We got to the point where like only the main characters were animals or supernatural things.
Right, or those that were very close to them, like family members. But then everything else is human.
Right. Regular D&D board game episode that I'm not sure how accurate this would be to actual D&D given its complicated or terrible rule design.
It's not that complicated.
It's a parody of
Exactly.
D&D and how normies see it.
Yeah, the exaggerated version.
Like all these insane rules, 50-sided dice and
and having to do like calculus level equations.
yeah, and having to follow specific rules or character weaknesses and traits.
Right.
Love the pixie sorcerers were like every design.
Yeah.
It's like a cheap ass game, man.
Right.
Kim Possible's episode with Ron in that episode that a video game trying to impress that girl was a little more interesting. I don't know what you think. Oh, I saw that one. I thought it was a fine episode.
I don't remember Kim Possible at all.
Right, I rewatched it because some friends recommended it to me.
Okay.
Emily wanted us to do a tier list or character tier
Oh.
list on Kim Possible. I watched that episode. Like Nika Futterman plays the gamer girl Ron's trying to impress.
Okay.
It was funny, but had kind of outdated knowledge of video games. Darthon died off screen, given he shows up in Exit 9B. He died over $7.
Well, he was defending his game.
Yeah, it was more about the principle defending that his game does not suck.
Right.
He was willing to die for that. Alright, so, sorry, Wolf, but I have a receipt is going on to B.
Yep.
It is an alright journey. What came after?
So this is an episode that I think I've started to fall a little out of love with, and I know it's one that you're not gonna really like a whole lot, I think.
What is it?
This is my jam!
Summertime lovin'? Lovin' in the summer time?
Yeah.
Oh, we made it. Summertime lovin', lovin' in the summertime. Gonna down to the beach doing some beachy
Beachy
things.
There's even an uncensored or a censored line in here, apparently.
There was.
Yes, I remember finding on YouTube. I forget what it is, but it's like... It's like go down to the beach, put your balls on your chin. Like, it's a weird thing.
All right, we made it to This Is My Jam. Mordecai and Rigby, while cleaning the gutters, find a lost tape. This tape has the one-hit single, Lovin' in the Summertime, and as soon as they hear it, Rigby gets it stuck in his head. It is that kind of plot.
Yeah.
He can't forget that song.
He
The
keeps
song
singing it at first.
The song is stuck in his memory, and he is addicted to it. He, like, won't shut up. He keeps thinking about it, and apparently gets possessed by the song. He like literally like
Yeah.
blaring it out his mouth.
And he can't control the
Dude,
body.
what's happening?
I don't
Love it in the summertime.
No, I can't
Love it in the summertime.
control it.
And they try to erase the song out of Rigby's mind because it's taking over his life, literally.
I
And-
do love the go to skips about it.
No, oh wait, I love where Muscle Man's like hitting him on the
yeah,
head
that's-
with a broom. Oh, dude, it's not working. The song's still stuck in my head.
You have a song stuck in your head?
Try to beat it out of him, put him in
Right.
like the toilet.
Try to do all the noise to get out of it.
Right. Try airing brain explosion. Yeah.
That's right.
Mordecai has terrible taste in music.
Yeah.
Da-na-na. Oh wait.
This is like the best part. Genie.
Ah, yeah. Brain explosion sucks. Yeah, Rigby fell asleep to it. They go to Skips. I've seen this before. Hold still.
Punches him into the wall.
Oh, dude, what was that for?
You're not thinking about the song still, are you?
Oh, ha ha, very love in the summertime. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with you. Just go to bed and sleep it off. You'll forget eventually. And the song escapes Rigby's mind. It's kind of confusing, but he like dreams. He sees the cassette player in there chase after
Right,
him.
Such a great 180 turn.
Right. Out of nowhere, supernatural powers, the song takes a bodily form of its own, and they can't get rid of it. This thing is like a ghost. It's haunting over them. They can't touch it.
But music can touch you. Oh, barf.
Yeah, that's one of your favorite interactions.
Right.
And the song annoys the hell out of everyone at the park. Now everyone can hear it, and I love Benson rage quits because
Right.
he can't take it anymore. They hate the song and actually get a day off to take a break from listening to the damn
Right, they're just
song.
not given any tasks.
Where we get to the epic part, Mordecai and Rigby find out how to fight fire with fire.
Hello, fire just gonna go right through it?
No, dude, we're gonna write the cheesiest, catchiest, most annoying song ever to combat it and make it go away.
Oh, snap.
And that's the perfect title. They write their own obnoxious pop song to get rid of the summertime song, and all the park crew are actually united here. We get to see everyone apparently plays an instrument too,
Right.
thankfully, and they form their own band to play Aw Snap. They form their own song, and Alex skips his joke. All right, I'm here, and I brought my bass.
How did you...
I know everything, remember?
Cool.
I'm just yanking you. I was on the cannon, I overheard you.
Ugh.
He was apparently taking like a dump
Right.
while they were talking out
There
there.
was something in there.
But yeah, they all show up with instruments. You play? Yeah, Muscle Man plays a mean piece of brass. Yeah, and you know who else plays a
Here he
mean...
comes!
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, it gets cut off from the My Mom joke.
And it turns into a battle of the bands where they summon like their Equestria Girls magic form, like astral
Yeah.
projections, that duel in an epic fight scene over who's the better song. And I love that there's like airwaves from the reactions.
Oh,
like
yeah.
all they're hearing, oh snap, oh snap.
The summertime.
And we see Benson actually shows up to help save the day, revealing in this episode Benson used to be a drummer.
Yep.
Benson like brings like one of his kits over, and he has his badass moment. You forgot the most important part of writing a song.
It's gotta have a beat.
Aw snap, aw snap, come to our macaroni party and we'll take a nap. Aw snap, aw
And they
snap.
beat it.
They beat it. They finally win and have the hilarious twist ending. Whoa, Benson, I didn't know you could play drums.
Well, it's a funny.
Aw snap, come to our macaroni party and we'll take a nap. Aw snap. No! Yeah, Rigby gets another song stuck in his head.
Yep.
Where do you want to rank This Is My Jam? I honestly find it really funny.
I like the second half more, I think. There's parts in the first half that are good.
Muscle Man
Mostly
beating the song
Yeah,
out of
exactly. The
him and
montage of
didn't
them trying to get the noise out.
Darthon died off screen for $7.
Yep.
This show is kind of random things like magic, sci-fi, supernatural, and so many others like it runs on Marvel or DC comic logic, given every fantasy element coexists together.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of the fun, though. Supernatural things just exist here, and Mordecai and Rigby have to accept it.
Yep.
where do you want to put This Is My Jam?
I used to really love this episode, weirdly.
Right? You were addicted to the song, too.
I know.
Loving the
It's a
summertime.
good,
And we're
catchy
impressed
song.
by it.
Sean Shezels did a good job with it.
The Battle of the Bands part is where it becomes great.
Yes, and even the ghost tape twist.
Right? You can't touch music, but
music
music touch you.
Oh, barf.
That's one of your favorite quotes.
Well, even just the turn of like where Mordecai is like still sleeping, waking up.
Right.
It's great, dude. No, no, listen to that song. And then just quickly awake when they see it in the
Right, what is
room.
that? It's a
I
song,
have
it's like
no
dancing
idea
in
what
the
I'm
room
looking at.
and annoying them. That's what I kind of found funny about it. The park crew is like clearly irritated and want this thing dead. Honestly, I might put it onto A tier.
Yeah, I could do A.
Right, almost S tier, but yeah, it does kind of start out a bit slow. This is my jam. Aw, snap, it is awesome. Going on to A tier. Above a brain eraser.
That's a tough one.
I do like it more than Dizzy, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
let's at least have it above Dizzy.
All right.
I'm not sure for Brain
Yeah,
Eraser.
this is my jam. Honestly, I find this one fun, and it's very catchy, very quotable.
Yeah.
Wolf and I always quote some of the funny jokes this
Yeah, I've
entire
only
time.
quoted "Oh Barf" 4 times now.
Right. We love it that much, okay? This is my jam. Definitely a great hit. I'll put it onto A tier.
Yep.
All right, what do you want to do next?
So now we're probably at the weakest episode, the introduction of Starla in Muscle Woman.
Muscle Woman. Honestly, I do not like this one very
I
much.
know, neither do I. We haven't even really rewatched it.
Right, I always skip this one. This is the introduction to Starla. We meet Starla, the Muscle Woman. Starla is a female version of Muscle Man to very cringy degrees, honestly.
It's like they were made for each other.
He says that quote like 3 times throughout the series.
Right.
And even at the wedding he said it.
Exactly.
Those two were made for each other. We meet Muscle Woman, the perfect match for Muscle Man. He loves her. Unfortunately, apparently at some point, she broke up with him. She dumped Muscle Man very hard, and Muscle Man downward spirals into depression. He's
Crying
crying
in the shower, which
shower,
I really love that
angsting.
scene.
I don't, because we get to see Muscle Man naked.
Yeah, I know.
Muscle Man's like crying, upset, and butthurt. High Five Ghost, I think, finally talks like to the Mordecai and
Probably, yeah.
Rigby. Yeah, we see Gigi Quintel takes over as High Five Ghost in this one, and his voice is a little better than Bennett's, but it doesn't have that reverb ghost
Yeah,
effect.
I swear Bennett was his voice at one point.
Why did she love Mordecai? Because Mordecai was able to express his feelings. We'll get to that.
Okay.
So Starla broke his heart, so they decide to try to help Muscle Man patch things up with her. And we're introduced to Starla, who I did not like in the beginning of this show.
I still don't really like her all that much.
Yeah, they give a lot of emphasis because she's fat, she's gross and disgusting, and making matters worse, she also has an obnoxious personality.
And voice.
Yeah, her voice. Courtney Taylor voices her. Yeah, Ada Wong plays Starla.
It just goes to show what great range she has.
But it killed all your male fantasies. Starla, they emphasize how gross and unkempt she is, and that's what kind of turned me away from her. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, she's fat, disgusting, and a girl version of Muscle Man. And we find out she broke up with Muscle Man because she couldn't stand that Muscle Man couldn't express his feelings. Mordecai delivers this passionate speech about how Muscle Man's human, he makes mistakes like the rest of us, and she falls in love with Mordecai on the spot. And through one of their dumbest plans, they decide, hey, you should date Starla, then dump her so she'll go crawling back to Muscle Man. And basically, if it wasn't bad enough she looks ugly, her personality was also obnoxious. She's
Yeah.
like annoying. Mordecai is all over him, trying to make out with him with like a mouthful of food.
God, yeah,
It's-
really put him through the ringer.
Right, and it's kind of why I didn't like Muscle Woman. Oh, you're gonna body shame? Well, when the animation is body shaming her for me, yeah.
Yeah.
They emphasize how gross and disgusting
Exactly.
she is, which is why I don't like watching it. But believe it or not, it gets worse. Her personality is also ugly.
And
She-
just like Muscle Man.
Right. So Mordecai dumps her finally halfway through the episode, and instead of crawling back to Muscle Man or thinking to herself, she goes insane and goes on a woman-scorned rampage. She turns into a psychopath trying to kill Mordecai. She's throwing cars, breaking walls, causing explosions. I think she also killed someone in this. All right. Wolf is taking a potty break. I will next after this one. But yeah, Muscle Woman, honestly, I don't like Starla because she acts like a complete entitled, anger-prone bitch when Mordecai dumps her. She's acting like she was the victim in all this when really she was a terrible girlfriend. Mordecai goes out with her for like a week, dumps her kind of like how she dumped Muscle Man, and she loses her mind, rampaging, attacking people, blowing stuff up, and destroying parts of the park. Mordecai and Rigby beg Muscle Man to come help because Starla's losing it, and Midge finally snaps out of his funk when he realizes his girl is in a bad place. Muscle Woman corners Mordecai and Rigby and is about to kill them. Don't know why she's trying to kill Rigby too. Rigby didn't do anything to her, but yeah, she's a woman scorned, so that justifies everything. In the climax, Muscle Man shows up and finally expresses his feelings. The problem was Muscle Man was too macho, wasn't in touch with his kinder side, his feelings, relating to people and treating others kindly. He kept trying to show off what a dude he was towards Starla, that he was tough, that he was a buff guy, that he was a macho dude, and that's why they broke up. Muscle Man gives this emotional speech about how much he loves her and wants to be with her again, and she gets over Mordecai, and they have this awkward reunion, and once again, it's why I don't like Starla. Her design is just very fugly. They emphasize that she's fat, and we see her body fat rocking, and we see Muscle Man's body fat rocking, and they decide to kiss, and apparently Muscle Man tells her his "my mom" joke for the first time ever. "Oh, Mitch, I didn't realize how funny you were," and they hook up, leaving the park in complete ruins, and Mordecai says, "You know, as much as I hate to admit it, those two were made for each other," hinting at the Muscle Man Starla romance will continue. Ugly on both the inside and outside. Exactly. I do not like Starla's design. She got better as a person, but yeah, her design really ugly, and Courtney Taylor's voice also obnoxious, trying to go for a girl Muscle Man voice. Hey, Wolf's back.
Yep.
And yet there's Rule 34 of her. Yeah, enough said about.
That's what Rule 34 is. If there's something on the internet, there's porn of it.
I will admit that Morticia did at the wedding kind of douche. Or Mordecai, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mordecai at the wedding was a douche. We'll get to that one.
Yeah, that would be a crucifixion.
Yeah, Starla became nicer, but it was much later in the seasons. I do not like this episode.
I wouldn't even say she became nicer.
Right, she was just less obnoxious.
Exactly, they just kind of toned her down a bit.
Right, trying to find Muscle Woman on here.
Is it that one?
Ah, there it is.
Right.
I do not like this episode. I want to put it onto F.
That's what I said in the bathroom.
Yeah, Muscle Woman, first F tier episode. It is just unwatchable, and I'm not into Starla. Some people apparently are, as they said Rule 34 on her, but Starla's ugly on the outside and especially the inside, and the fact that she doesn't even get punished for her rampage, she like destroyed everything and I believe even killed a guy, just really sends a bad message. And I do not know what Muscle Man sees in this woman. I guess he's attracted to himself. Yeah, Muscle Woman, F tier episode. Do not watch. I always skip it, and I recommend you skip it too. F. Which do you think is more fugly? HBO Max's Velma or Starla? Ooh.
Starla,
because she's also like sweaty and greasy.
Yeah, I think at least Velma. There's some things to maybe
Mindy
like.
Kaling's actually fairly pretty in real life, but when she is drawn as Velma, she looks off-putting.
Right. They're just not that bad to look at.
Right. Starla's also green.
Her hair is awful in styling.
Right, yeah.
There's nothing in her design that I like.
Yeah, Velma, much better. Alright, Muscle Woman F tier, our first god-awful episode this season. Yep. What came after, Wolf?
The episode of one of my favorite characters, Doug the Doppelganger Shlomsky.
Temp check.
Yep.
Alright, I gotta use the restroom. You handle this one.
Alright, because I love it so much. So, once again, it's the classic story of Rigby being lazy and Mordecai doing the work. So, to circumvent this problem, and of Rigby just wanting to leave all the jobs, he decides he wants to hire someone. We have a funny little montage and quirky cast of characters that he comes across, all of them being into pyrotechnics, except for the one guy that obviously looks like he's into pyrotechnics. Instead, he just likes to play the harmonica on his butt. until we get to Doug, a guy who's just come into town and he wants to be somebody. So he immediately gets hired by Rigby, and it's Rigby basically is getting replaced by him. Doug can do all the work. He's friendly. He's funny. Mordecai likes him, and because Rigby's not hanging out and being kind of a dick, because of that, he even becomes friends with Doug. They have a 2-on-2 rematch against Muscle Man and High Fives later on. It's just a fun time with Doug until eventually we get to the twist where Mordecai already gave the paycheck to Doug. Thinking that he was Rigby.
Nice try, dude, but I already gave it to you earlier. What? Where's Doug? Upstairs showering.
Yep. And he gets his Rigby gets his comeuppance when he's trying to get the check back. Gotta cover the finder's fee, remember?
Besides, I'm more Rigby than you'll ever be. Or will be.
Yep, because throughout the episode, Doug's had been subtly changing himself physically.
Doug's an identity thief.
Literally.
He wants to steal Rigby's life and replace him, leading to an epic showdown of who's the real Rigby.
Yep.
Ooh. Yeah, I can't tell the difference. Yeah, all the park crew comes in and they judge who's the real Rigby. They're gonna run a series of tests to see who's who, and whoever's not Rigby, I'm calling the cops. Yep, leading to them trying to test the Rigby skills, and Doug is a pretty master actor trying to be like Rigby. Yep. Well, they're both equally lazy. They both suck at video games. They're both not really good at punchies.
They both can't take a punch.
Yeah, basically, they are perfectly matched. They try to run a trivia on them over what are Rigby's secrets, his greatest fears. What did Rigby get for Pops for his birthday?
Easy, nothing.
Oh, it's true. 'Tis the best nothing I ever got. But then they finally believe that one of the Rigbys is real because he said Rigby's greatest fear.
Yep.
Amusement park mascots.
Yep, that's Rigby.
Alright, nice, dude. Celebratory hug.
Yeah, man.
And then the real Rigby, cries,
Babies,
acts like a baby once again. That's the real Rigby. I knew it was really you, dude. Only the real Rigby would baby that much. And
in your face.
And besides, the real Rigby would never hug me. Yeah! And Skips actually proves alpha chat. He beats up Doug.
Him, yeah.
They capture him, he shapeshifts back, and it turns out this guy's a professional criminal.
Doug the doppelganger Soblonsky.
He's been pulling this scam all over the country, but thanks to you, he'll finally be behind bars. And we hear Roger Craig Smith's Chris Redfield voice come out of him. Yeah. He tells Rigby that he should cherish his life, that Rigby's got a good thing going here, and he shouldn't screw it up. He wished he had Rigby's life for real.
Yep.
And he's taken away, and Rigby learned nothing. That is the big twist ending. Rigby learned nothing from all this. Oh man, what a blabbermouth. You guys must be idiots thinking he was me, right? Right? Huh? And Benson finally calls him out, and Rigby gets justifiably punished. Right. He's on toilet duty for the next 3 months, and Rigby tries to hire Mordecai to do his work for him. Yeah, ending on kind of Rigby learning absolutely nothing from all this, yep. But kind of a funny identity theft episode. Where do you want to rank it? I know you love it.
I do.
They love BLTWLTADB. Question, what is pyrotechnics? Not pirate, pyrotechnics. Yeah, it's technology that uses a lot of fire.
Think of fireworks, basically. It's explosive devices.
Explosives, fireworks, that kind of stuff. The stuff Firefly uses. Doug, the identity thief, is an underrated regular show villain. Wish he showed up more, given he's one of the rarest regular show villains that didn't get exploded. He cameos in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in prison in the movie with the... Or no, it was the graduation day special when the park's taking off. We see the movie villain and Doug are cellmates. Yeah, Coach Ross is in there rotting in the cell with Doug. And they see the park flying off. Wait, Chris Redfield voices him? Yeah, Roger Craig Smith is half the side characters on this show.
Yeah, if it's not him, it's either going to be Sailors, Mark Hamill, Quintel sometimes, or Steve Bloom.
Or Courtney Taylor. She's like
Yeah,
all the
she
women
would-
voices.
yeah.
Then Ollie Hillis took over.
Yep, although Jeannie Haddad Thomas, or Tompkins also did some.
Some, but they always sound like Margaret.
Exactly.
Where do you want to rank Temp Check then? I know you might want it on S tier.
I could put it into A.
Really?
It's enjoyable, yeah.
I could put it on S tier if you
That's
want,
fi-
but low S tier.
we could just do high A, I think.
High A, okay. We'll put it above It's Time for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Temp Check, definitely one worth checking out. Highly recommend it. Underrated episode. Almost good in my eyes, but we'll have to settle for great. It is
Yeah.
an A+ effort. Alright, what came after Doug the Doppelganger Shablonsky?
Jinx!
Yeah, no talking when you're Jinx!
How do you like it?
How do you?
I feel bad that you can never fully enjoy this game.
This one has to go on S
I
tier.
know,
This one
it's-
is funny.
Yeah, the ending is hilarious.
Jinx, I might put it above Rage Against the TV.
That's fair.
Alright. This is Jinx, the one where Mordecai and Rigby play Jinxes, and Rigby gets Jinx. They say something at the same time, and basically Mordecai abuses Rigby all throughout this episode.
Yeah, because somehow Rigby doesn't know the rules to being jinxed.
Yeah, apparently Rigby never experienced this. This is like all the time in grade school.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You and I did it.
Right, Rigby gets Jinx, and he has to have his name said 3 times to get unjinxed, and basically we get a montage of Mordecai being a dick to him.
I know your favorites in here.
Like, hey guy, a package came for you.
Oh yeah, what's in it?
Dude, look, a solar eclipse.
That's amazing. So beautiful.
He's like just abusing Rigby all throughout the episode. What, dude? You can tell me anything. Come on, you could open up. Tell me. Rigby tries to have his name said 3 times, and pretty much everyone's useless. Pops will never figure out because he's bad at charades.
And then also he loves a good jinx, unfortunately.
Right, and Benson almost says his name, but he like rage quits.
Because Rigby kept throwing trash at him.
What the heck, Rigby? Rigby!
Another good
Benson
gif.
goes insane.
Right.
Like going on a rampage, but he didn't say it 3 times, and he gets punched. And
Oh.
I do like High Five goes, like comes along,
Yeah.
and he's being silent. Come on, why not?
Because I'm jinxed too.
Gotcha, dude. And he like pounds his face into the ground.
Help me.
Shut up!
High five goes, high five goes, high five goes.
Hey,
Woo.
now help me! No, wait! Like, High Fives was a dick.
Right. And then he later gets re-jinxed somehow.
Right. Come back, I'm not done with you yet. Muscle Man. And he turns into one of the Jinx clones
Yep,
too.
as
Even Skips bullies Rigby in this too.
I know. That's
Like goes,
right.
you know, for some people, writing is talking, so you're kind of breaking the rules. I didn't even say anything.
That's for cheating.
Sounds count too, right?
Sounds totally counts.
Sounds count.
Want to go follow him?
Yeah, why not? I'm not doing anything. Yeah, Skips and Mordecai just pound on Rigby all
Right.
episode. Until he meets Muscle Man. Muscle Man weirdly actually helps him out.
Yeah, he weirdly has this secret lore stuff as well.
Yeah, he tells him about this trick in the bathroom with a mirror that
how
you
you
use to
can-
unjinx yourself.
Yep.
Rigby tries to do it. Mordecai and Skips find out too late, and I guess it's supposed to be kind of a prank, like, he's just be
Right.
in there
It's-
talking to himself.
I mean, yeah, you'd look like a loser if anyone saw you.
Hilarious. But apparently this is actually a real supernatural ritual that you have to do.
Yeah.
Rigby goes in there, he spells his name on like a fogged up mirror, says his name like 3 times, like Bloody Mary or something.
Right.
And then things take a turn for the weird and kind of horror movie. We meet Shadow Rigby.
Igbeer.
Yeah, meet Igbeer, this corrupted shadow form of Rigby, who's also a jacked up Hulk kind of creature,
Right.
who goes on a rampage, kills that guy reading in the bathroom.
Even though it was made dark.
And we find out anytime he scratches or bites someone, they turn into a shadow zombie. This thing, it tries to destroy the world, all because Rigby tried to
Yeah.
unjinx himself. And everybody's like getting infected, random people at the park, even some of the employees.
Yeah.
Like Muscle Man gets hit, and I do love Skips. What do we do, Skips? I've seen this before.
You gotta.
Skips! Skips!
Jinx.
Shut up. They go on an epic chase scene. They take out Pops, take out Skips, take out some random people.
Yep.
The jogger guy just goes back to what he's doing.
I love that.
They find out they have to use the mirror to say his name in reverse to send the demon back. And I do like they go into the bathroom and Mordecai locks it.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help, man.
What? And it's like the big ass hole that the creature broke
Right.
through. Yeah, they get an epic chase scene, and this bathroom hallway changes size a lot throughout the episode. They have to say the name 3 times. They keep trying to unjinx Rigby, but find out they have to say his name, which is in reverse.
Yep.
And they say Igbear 3 times. He jumps them, only gets sucked back into the portal, and that fixes everything. They return to the past now.
And only Skips remembers it.
How do you remember?
My mind's a steel trap. And don't do that again.
Jinx. Whatever.
Ha! No talk away, Jinx money. How do you like it? Ha! How did you like?
I feel bad that you'll never get to fully enjoy this game. That was a
Pokes him in the
well-deserved
eye.
ending.
Yes.
Yeah, Jinx is awesome. I think it's a funny episode.
Right. The monster is really cool as well.
Really kick ass and actually almost destroys the park in this one.
Right.
And Mordecai and Rigby actually suffer some comeuppance in this one, especially Mordecai.
Right.
A lot of funny zombie apocalypse style action. Yeah, Jinx is pretty awesome. I'm gonna put it on to S tier.
Also, it's the first one to flip the Skips thing where he does know something but gets taken out.
Jinx, you mean the Teen Titans villain? No, it's the Jinx. You say something at the same time. Someone like jinxes you. You have to like say their name 3 times.
Yeah,
to
you're
undo it.
basically unable to speak or you get hit.
Right. Or you owe someone a soda. That was a thing that
That's right, Jinx,
Jinx
you owe
owe
me
me
a
a soda.
Coke.
Yeah. Cat and Wolf. Has any of you two ever been jinxed before?
Yes.
Yeah,
When we were growing up, yes.
Fortunately, Wolf never hit me in the eye.
Uh-huh.
Not just a signal, saying something at the same time and then calling it. Yeah, that's what a jinx is.
Yep.
At first thought Rigby was trying to summon Bloody Mary, but no, he summons a Shadow Demon Rigby monster.
It's definitely very Bloody Mary inspired.
Yeah, these are like elementary school kind of beliefs and traditions.
Yep.
Like saying Jinx, Bloody Mary, going in the bathroom alone, doing a ritual and stuff.
Right.
Very much stuff that most of us experienced when we were grade schoolers. Although love me some Jinx from Teen Titans, both OG and even Go to an extent. Oh, you watch Teen Titans Go. Too bad Jinx was
Look.
kind of ruined by the Flash.
Uh-huh.
She was a lot goofier. Okay, yeah. Wrap up. Jinx, definitely worth a watch. It is an S tier, underrated classic.
Yep.
Alright, final string, Wolf. What do you want to do next?
The next one is going to be probably one of your favorites. See you there.
Yeah. It's called Reverse Psychology, baby. See you there. Another Muscle Man episode. Trying to find it. No, it's over the top. Oh, we got that. There.
Solid. Oh, there it is.
Okay. There it is. See you there. All right. This one, Mordecai and Rigby are not invited to Muscle Man's party for some strange reason. It's because Rigby accidentally spat his soda in Muscle Man's face.
After he was choking.
Right, and Muscle Man is at his most petty in this episode.
Right, but that's what makes it hilarious as well.
Right. He hatched this insanely over-the-top, complex, expensive prank to punk Mordecai and Rigby.
Over an accident.
And yeah, for most of it, it's kind of played straight. They're not invited to this party. They try to ask Muscle Man why, try to impress him, try reverse psychology on him. He says no every time and acts like he doesn't remember what they're talking about. It does kind of become obvious this is kind of a revenge prank on them. I do think, like, when they straight up tell him, like, Muscle Man, we're sorry about the soda thing.
I told you, get lost.
Like, clearly doesn't, like, acknowledge that part of what they're saying. And yeah, that
Exactly.
kind of made me figure out, yeah, it's gonna be a prank, but kind of funny how insane it goes. We also meet Low-Five Ghost in this episode.
Yep.
Mordecai and Rigby see that Muscle Man's, like, not just having a party, it's like this big-ass event.
Right, like a huge hall, basically.
Got, like, a house-shaped tent with a second floor actually built in
and
there.
a bathroom.
Everyone in town is going here. There's like costume party. Everyone's going
Right.
drinking, dancing, hanging out, having fun. But Mordecai and Rigby wanted part in this, so they decide to sneak in. They have some trouble. They try to do costumes, but Bobby won't let them in. Bobby, you can let that guy in. He seems legit.
Yeah.
Right this way, sir. Dude, what the H, Bobby? So they team up with Low-Five Ghosts, High-Five Ghosts, weird party dude brother. He can help them sneak in by turning them into ghosts. You can go in through the walls. And Mordecai and Rigby take this deal and become ghosts. Dude, punch me in the face.
Okay.
Wow. I thought stuff was supposed to go through ghosts.
Well, yeah, real stuff, but not other ghosts.
Woo, party! They sneak in, and we find out this was a huge mistake, that if they stay ghosts for too long, they'll be stuck that way. And they have to return to normal, but to do that, they have to scare someone. And they decide to, of course, scare Muscle Man, because he's apparently the only one that doesn't know they're at this party.
Yeah, and he gives them the perfect opportunity. Move, I
Gotta
gotta use it.
And they scare Muscle Man, but it works too well. He has a heart attack and dies. This scene also kind of confused me. It's like a heart attack outside the bathroom. Then we cut to him taking him out of the bathroom.
Right, there's like a weird step that's not seen between them.
Right, it's like a stairway up to the bathroom,
Right,
and it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has a heart attack and apparently dies here.
I love the sweaty pits on him when they drag
Right,
him.
that's some funny detail.
Right.
High Five Ghost Father claims to be a doctor. Give him some air. He's not breathing. And Muscle Man dies. He's gone. But then we find out, gotcha, dude. It was all a prank. He did all this to get back at them for spitting soda in his face.
Right. Which was all completely on accident when they show it.
Right. Both times, by the way.
Right.
That Rigby, was choking. They helped him. They, did CPR on him, launched it into his soda, which hit him in the face. Yeah. And Rigby tried giving him a new soda.
But then trips and splashes
more.
in the
and
face,
he has, a rage quit moment. It is funny. I use that for reactions.
Right. Drives the table into the wall.
Yeah. Muscle Man laughs at how he got them, but munches a whole bunch of food while he's laughing. Then he ends up choking.
For real this time.
Yeah, he's actually dying. He's choking, and Mordecai knows the Heimlich maneuver and saves him. This makes them even, and Muscle Man and Mordecai and Rigby all become bros again.
And Low Five changes them back to humans.
Right. So is this a party or what?
Does this answer your question?
No, doesn't really answer my question.
I thought you'd get in the tape deck. Here, does this answer your question?
Everybody party! Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's just a very simple joke. But
right. Well, because it's also playing on the trope of them doing stuff like that.
Right.
They'll put the CD in the
cool
thing.
And throw it right in.
It's like a Family Guy, but he hits the jukebox.
Right.
Whoa, he's bleeding, just like in the movies.
Muscle Man atones for them, becomes friends, and gives them back their game station. But it's really paper mache because he sold the real one to afford the prank.
to bail Low Fives out of jail.
Are you serious?
Gotcha, dude.
You got the last laugh again. Yep. Where do you want to put See You There?
I could see yes.
Really?
It is a very funny episode.
Yeah.
Through the entire way.
It's funny because it's actually so simple, too. The only supernatural thing that happens is there are ghosts involved.
Right, but even then, that's only a small thing.
Sorry. I accidentally clicked left click. Alright, See You There. We'll put it onto S tier. I'll put it under Peeps, at least.
That's fair.
Under Benson Be Gone?
We can do above it.
Alright. Yeah, I like this. One of my favorite Muscle Man episodes.
Yep.
Definitely one worth seeing. It is underrated.
Yep.
Well, have to go, Wolf and Cat. This was fun. I'll see you in the next tier list. Bye, Chris. Surprised the episode didn't get banned or censored given the ending. Oh, you talking about Jinxed when they're all in their underwear and such?
That's probably how they avoided it.
Right. Low Five Ghost is way better than High Five Ghost himself. Yeah, he actually had personality.
Exactly.
And an interesting backstory. He was in jail and had to be bailed out. Then somehow worked his way up to becoming a cop.
Right. He somehow turns his entire life around.
Right. Low Five Ghost was much more interesting than his brother.
Right.
Yeah, See You There, S tier.
Yep.
Alright, what came next?
Probably one of the other hated episodes, Do Me a Solid.
We're finally at this one.
Yeah, the opening is funny though.
Wash my hands, fold these socks, cheese these nachos. Geez, you guys want some chips with that cheese?
Oh yeah, I guess we did kind of overdo it. Laughing like you
That was the funniest part of the episode
yeah.
because that was so dumb. Okay, we're at the other most controversial episode of possibly the series, too.
Yeah.
Do Me a Solid. In this one, we learn about solids, doing stuff for your friends, making a promise, basically. A solid is just a promise, anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I'll do this for you if you return the favor.
Right, you just owe me one.
Right. And Mordecai and Rigby are warned you shouldn't abuse the power of the solids. Bad consequences will follow.
Well, can you at least pretend you haven't seen us?
Fine, but you owe me a solid. Instantly abuses it.
Instant hypocrite.
So we find out Eileen has a crush on Rigby, and she wants to ask him out on a double date. She wants to bring their friends with them, basically go have fun. She wants to go out with Rigby and asks, oh, Margaret can tag along too for Mordecai. And Mordecai sees this as his chance to finally get with Margaret for like the 2 millionth time, basically. Yep. Mordecai really wants to go. Rigby actually hates Eileen and doesn't want to go.
It's incredible.
Like, it's kind of funny looking back at this episode. Yeah, Rigby wants nothing to do with Eileen, doesn't want to go out on a pity date with her, but Mordecai begs him and he'll do anything, where Rigby says he'll go out for 10 solids.
Jinx.
Right? No. What? No way. I'm not doing that. Fine, then I guess you won't mind Mordecrying yourself to sleep. That's like the other funny line.
I know, it's such a good one.
But yeah, Mordecai says he'll do it, says he'll give him 10 solids if he gives him this chance. And this is where the episode starts getting bad. Rigby agrees to do it, and then uses his solids to ruin Mordecai's chances.
Yep.
It's why this episode is so hated among the fan base. Rigby is a complete dick, a total baby in this episode, and using all his solids on pretty much petty revenge against Mordecai.
Right, or trying to blow the date opportunities by separating him.
Right, he goes out with Eileen and kind of puts up with her. Eileen has some funny moments where she like pretends, look, I'm burying my sea turtle eggs, although many of my young won't make it out to sea.
That's right, the injector
Let's just get this over with. Yeah, Rigby clearly hates the date, which is, again, kind of funny looking back at this episode. He despises Eileen in this.
Weirdly, they're almost enemies to lovers at that point.
Right. Eileen's trying to make it work, trying to make a move on Rigby. He's having none of it in this episode.
God, she does more than Mordecai ever does against
right.
crush.
Eileen had more of a backbone than Mordo did. And Mordecai tries to put the moves on Margaret until Rigby ruins his chances every time with a solid. Like, dude, eat this.
Oh, sure.
And he spits on Margaret. Yeah. He ruins her golf swing. That one I found like the most funny because it didn't really harm anyone.
I want you to I want you to yell as loud as you can. What? You don't get anything for that.
Just do it.
Or cool. Could blow off this entire date. You can go home and cry. Fine.
And he ruins Margaret's shot. Sorry. And look, I made you a consolation prize.
I'll keep it as long as it stays fresh.
Ooh, Rigby, I made you a food constellation prize parade. He's like throwing his leaves at him.
Yeah.
And yeah, Rigby is the worst at this. Like, make an ass out of yourself at the movie. Dude, take the heat for this. And, like, makes a fart noise.
Right.
Like, demands he get him popcorn, get him napkins, heed his beck and call, basically.
Yeah.
And every time it seems like Mordecai is getting close to Margaret, he, like, tells him to go somewhere or do something.
Right.
And that's kind of why people hate this episode, but special mention going to the final solid. They go back to the park home. Eileen's still trying to make this work, and Mordecai is also trying to get with Margaret. She clearly not having fun. She's getting annoyed by Mordecai at this point, but Rigby gives him the final solid, which we don't hear. We see a glimpse of it before it happens.
Yeah,
but
it's said only in a whisper, but it's something awful that Mordecai doesn't want to do at all.
Right. Mordecai refuses, then the universe starts falling apart.
Tries to kill them, basically.
This is like the only supernatural thing, too. Everything is falling apart because they abuse the power of the solids. I blame this more on Rigby than Mordecai, but yeah, Mordecai has to do it or the world will fall apart and die, and we find out Mordecai gets cucked again because Margaret was just doing a solid for Eileen. She broke off like a date she had and was going out with Mordecai just to be a supportive friend for Eileen. She didn't have any interest in him at all.
Right.
More reason to also hate Margaret, too. And Mordecai finally gives in and does the solid, realizing that he never had a chance. And we don't see it, but what do you think happened?
I still don't even know.
I think I do. Like, I know a lot of fans joke he laid an egg.
Right. That's what I assumed. It was just like him taking a dump in front of him.
That's what I think. He was
making
taking a dump on the floor. He was like squatting down, making dump truck noises.
Yeah, weird
and everyone is disgusted and looking on like, oh no, bro. And Margaret is pissed, and Rigby
records it.
And that's why people hate this episode. Rigby humiliates and bullies Mordecai all throughout this episode, and the fact that he brought the camera with him ready to go and film it.
And then also edits a special version.
Maybe like a YouTube poop of it. Everyone's laughing at him or grossed out by him. Even Pops kind of laughs at him. Yeah, he humiliated himself in front of his friends, his coworkers, and his crush, and that's why people hate this episode. And of course, the ending where Rigby apologizes to him, and it feels like he kind of got away with it. That he, no, I owe you this, and he, does a solid for him by destroying the camera, and says, I can't, guys, the solid's a solid, but the fact that he did it in the first place is why people don't
he
like
really
and
is
forgive
just
him.
Covering him, he's just covering his own ass.
He did a Tamers on the ground, yeah. I honestly wouldn't forgive anyone if they made me do that. Like, I ruined your dates, I made you humiliate yourself in front of everyone, including someone you like.
And then you record it.
Right.
For amusement.
Right. Yeah, the fact that he was ready to do it. And, yeah, him doing it in the first place is why people don't like or forgive him, and honestly, it's not super funny, especially because Rigby is being his most petty dickish in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big reason why people don't like it, and it's not a super fun rewatch.
Yeah.
There are some funny moments, and it's some...
I think it's funny up till that last one.
Right, you liked it.
I still do.
You like this episode, but the fan base despises it.
Again, I like everything up to it. It starts well, kinda loses it in, the theater. There's still some funny stuff there, like the movie with William Sailors and Mark Hamill.
I thought the one where he, tells him, buy some popcorn, and he begs money off of Margaret was kind of more of a dick move.
Right.
Also making him look bad. That one wasn't funny. That was just mean.
Yeah, that's fair.
Making Mordecai look like a deadbeat. Read that one, so I catch up on comments. Although love me some Jing. I read that one. Surprised the episode didn't get banned.
Read that one.
Alright, Chris left. Low 5, that's better. Sorry, I went too high.
Yeah.
Wait, if Low Fives was in jail, then how did he become a police officer shown much later?
Yeah, because legally you can't do that.
Right, legally in the real world he can't. I believe they hired him because, well, you know how criminals think, and they're using him for his mind.
Probably. Or he was like a mole inside the jail.
Right. The episode had a great and funny beginning, but a horrible middle and ending that's funny without context, but so mean-spirited knowing the context. Yeah, that's the problem with Do Me a Solid. It is a very mean-spirited comedy. Some of the jokes do work, but sometimes Rigby went way too far, and that's why it's kind of unfun.
Yeah, and I do like rewatching it also of the fact of looking at this through the lens of following Rigby and Eileen's relationship.
Right.
It is hilarious how much he doesn't like her.
Yeah, he
just
freaking
treats her
hated
like
her
a
in this.
nuisance, practically.
Let's just get this over with. Where do you want to rank Do Me a Solid?
I could go to, B or C, I think.
C or, I think D.
Because I don't think it's...
Yeah, you found some funny moments.
I don't hate it as much as other people do. I am forgiving for this episode.
Right, I do not like the ending at all. It still, really pisses me off that, Rigby's just kind of forgiven. I think they tried to make up for this by how much Rigby gets beaten up in other episodes. Even the geese, double pound him. He definitely doesn't get off this completely scot-free, but I think Mordecai forgave him too easily. I might put it onto D tier, honestly, but
I could do D.
D tier, okay.
Yeah.
Some funny jokes, but not one of their better episodes, and yeah, the fans still very split on this one.
Right.
Do Me a Solid is a very controversial episode, has a lot of bad moments, has a few sprinkles of funny, but that's about it. Going on to D tier.
It's honestly amazing he treats this worse than when he almost died in the meat locker with him.
Right. But that one had more funny moments.
I know.
And you know who Tamers is?
Nope.
Nope. Alright, what came next?
Grave sites.
The one where they have movie night in the graveyard. So the park is having a special event. Whoever can have the greatest event will get a full paid day off. And Mordecai and Rigby come up with the cleverest idea. Have a scary movie featured in the graveyard. Invite the public, get some money for the park, and show a badass scary movie where they basically show Evil Dead / I Am a Legend.
Yeah.
Jeff Bennett is like Ash Williams.
Right, and they even make reference to it, to Dawn of the Dead's origin.
Right.
Quote unquote.
He like says quotes from the movie. Oh, there it is right up front.
Satellite came down.
Okay, so this one might honestly be the most basic plot this season. They try to film it. They get this special projector and this Zeta-Max tape. It's like this weird funky tape.
Right.
To see the unedited full like extended cut.
What's weird? It's not even that. It's like the direct to like whatever.
They use every term.
Bootleg director's cut.
Extended edition with a lot of pee your pants gore and violence.
Right.
They buy this from Roger Craig Smith. He sells it to them, and unintentionally they almost ruin it. I do love Benson's crash out. Fix it. Fix it. He's like banging his chair
on the leg. Yeah.
And they accidentally cause a zombie uprising. They like shine it on the graveyard and it sends beams out, which brings the dead back to life, and of course the crowd thinks it's all part of the movie, forcing Mordecai, Rigby, and the park crew to battle zombies. And that's kind of it. It's basically a zombie fight.
Right. I know there's a meme that people reuse from this where it's in the earlier section where they're trying to spread awareness and the guy ducks under the hand.
That part was funny.
That's been a reused meme for a while.
Right. So, honestly, I thought this episode was fine.
Yeah, I'd love it. It's just a fun fight against zombies.
Look,
you can't
Skips
really
kicks
go
the
wrong.
zombie in the crotch and it just disintegrates. Oh no. And he punches him out. Mordecai and Rigby get their Chad moment. They can actually fight and they kill all the zombies.
Right.
The only funny twist is that the crowd thought it was real. Weirdly, they all like run out, somehow not seeing any of the zombie corpses. But Benson tells them, "Oh, this was so good. We gotta do the same thing tomorrow."
The exact same way.
Can we take that day off tomorrow? And that's it. Kind of a funny ending.
Yep.
Where do you want to rank this? I honestly think like A or B.
I could do A.
Really, A. Okay.
Yes, again, it's just really enjoyable.
All right. Above any of these episodes, Dizzy, This Is My Jam, Brain Eraser.
Definitely above This Is My Jam.
Okay.
I'm still not sure on your feelings on Brain Eraser is the problem.
I thought it was definitely funnier, had a lot more humor and creativity. This one is the regular show gang fights zombies. Right. Another horror-themed episode, but definitely a decent movie night. I'll put it on to A.
Okay.
Grave Sites is probably my favorite episode of Season 2 of regular show, not because it's a horror episode, but also the zombie fight is probably the best part of the episode.
It's the main event of the episode, honestly.
It's the action. It's an action-packed episode. I do think Saving Archie B2 definitely outclassed it in terms of action adventures, but I think it's fine. I think it's A tier. I sometimes watch it, sometimes don't.
I also enjoy when they double the movie.
Right, they're saying the same things Ash Williams is saying.
Doing the same actions, yeah.
Right. I'm going to put on to A tier then. Yep. Definitely good. All right, Wolf, almost there. What's next?
Really real wrestling.
Really real wrestling. Really wrestling. The regular show gang go to WWE, but they accidentally hurt and cripple Pops. Pops is a real wrestler, and while playing with him, they accidentally throw out his back and they tag team him.
Yeah, because Rigby jumps him.
Right, and that puts his back out of commission, where they're forced to stay and babysit Pops all night until he's healed. But Pops and Mordecai and Rigby all decide to sneak out and go to the WWE, only to get into wacky hijinks.
Yep, because it turns out that really real wrestling is real.
I do love that Pops unintentionally makes him look bad. Fake. Who said wrestling was fake?
They did.
And he beats him up. Does this seem fake? How about this? They like fight Goro and the lizard and a fireman.
Who can breathe fire.
Right. So this one is definitely another spectacle episode like the zombies. Instead of fighting zombies, they're fighting wrestlers and weird like gimmicky mutants and supernatural wrestlers.
Yeah.
Like these guys are not playing human. One guy like breathes fire. There's like a Killer Croc looking guy.
Yeah, and they're doing a money fight where the objective is either beat your opponents or get the suitcase above.
Right. And basically, you either leave with the belt or in a body bag. Yeah,
Yeah.
they force Mordecai, Rigby, and Pops to fight them. Pops almost gets the belt, but as they're fighting, they knock over Pops while he's on the ladder, and that fixes his back because of course it does.
Yep.
And Pops shows he is a pro wrestler in this episode, establishing lore for him. And Pops easily bests all these fighters, and it's kind of funny. He like instantly wallops them as soon as he's in good health.
Yeah.
He beats them and Pops becomes the world champion. Hilariously, he accidentally got mistaken for a wrestler's huge head. He ran him over with his magic car by accident, and it caused the workers to think, oh, he was part of the act the whole time.
Right.
And Pops wins the belt and has the weirdest twist ending where Pops is called Huge Head as a nickname by them for winning. And so you think you could steal my name, huh? Well, let's see how you like it when I steal yours, Pops. I was so disappointed they never gave an actual sequel.
Right, it really felt like they were setting up something where he was going to try to steal his identity, because he even puts his hat on somehow.
Right? That kind of pissed me off. It's like, I thought, oh, are we going to get like a James Woods, Peter Griffin episode where this guy's going to become the new Pops?
Right, he's going to come back eventually for some reason.
No, apparently he stayed out there for like 4 to 5 years in the bushes plotting his revenge.
And everyone was aware of him, though.
Yeah, people knew of him, except for Pops, who seemed like he didn't remember, but this guy was like set up to steal Pops' identity. Never did, he just hangs out there for the next few years.
And then he gets tossed into another episode.
Right, but where do you want to put Really Real Wrestling?
I think it's fine.
I think it's like a B tier episode, honestly. The ending kind of makes me upset because we never followed up on the huge head stuff.
Exactly. And some of the stuff in the early isn't, like, it's really just, again, like the zombies one.
Right.
It's just for the fight.
It's for the fight. It's for the spectacle. We did learn more about Pops, that he was a wrestler, and Pops shows that he does care about Mordecai and Rigby when he defends them from Benson.
Yep.
Like, oh, it was me. I actually snuck out. And Benson says that, okay, but this is your last chance. He'll give him like 1,000 more. B?
Yeah, B.
Under your Dungeons and Dragons one, I think you love that one more.
But I think it's just better all the way through is the thing.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot more laughs. Really, Real Wrestling kind of plays it straight for the first half. That was like my problem. It gets funnier in the wrestling ring. Yeah, this one, it's fine.
Just have the one line of where they're in like the farthest back scenes.
Oh, so
close to the action.
Pops, being a pro wrestler, would come up in the Christmas episode.
Yep, where he has to wrestle a bear.
He wrestles a bear, don't lose. Didn't it start the gag of the wrestler guy kept hiding in the bushes to get revenge on Pops, and yet he's not seen, he's like in 2 years in the bushes?
Yeah, it's not even really a gag, because they don't bring it back
They don't bring it back
ever.
until that episode.
Exactly.
Until the uniforms episode.
It's just so upsetting because of that.
Yeah, I thought we were in for like a crazier follow-up to it, but no, they never did anything with it until a few years later.
And even then, he feels thrown into that episode.
Right, he's like kind of there in the background, and he solves the conflict in that episode.
Yeah, we'll get to that, though.
Yeah, we'll get to that, but yeah, Really Real Wrestling, I think it's a B-tier episode. Definitely a decent entry, but not one of my all-time favorites.
Yep.
What's next?
One of my favorite episodes, and the introduction of yet another great character, Over the Top, with the first appearance of Death.
Let's arm wrestle. Skips, I am your boss, and as your boss, I order you to arm wrestle.
Me next.
I like Muscle Man almost won.
Right, he's two-handed, yeah.
He's like rocking the table.
Yeah.
Then Skips is the strongest one at the park until he meets his ultimate challenge, Rigby. Rigby beats Skips at arm wrestling.
And it's not even a contest.
Right, he instantly wins. Like, no struggle, not even Skips holding out for a second, even when, oh, I wasn't ready, do it again. He holds out for like 2 seconds but still loses. Yeah, Rigby is stronger than Skips. How is this possible? We find out later in the episode, but basically, Rigby rubs it in Skips' face. Oh, you must be getting sad in your old age. Like, oh, you're the weak one. I don't speak second place.
Yeah.
Rigby definitely returns to its time, Rigby, where he's like rubbing it in Skips' face and kind of instigating him. Skips is completely thrown for a loop. He's questioning his life, questioning that he's not the strongest, questioning his masculinity. He tries to work out, be stronger, but Rigby beats him every time. He keeps wrestling, loses, and he can't understand it. How is this possible? How is he not even a match for Rigby? We find out 2 words.
Playco Arm Boy.
And we find out Rigby is using this arm wrestling machine that helps you cheat. It helps make you instantly stronger. You like attach a Terminator arm to yourself.
Yeah, it basically like boosts your muscle.
Ow, that really hurts, son.
When arm wrestling over, ha, easy.
I love that guy.
It's such a good commercial.
But yeah, we find out Rigby bought this toy and basically used it to beat Skips and has been kind of purposely egging him on, making fun of him, even though Rigby actually isn't strong. Skips kind of unnecessarily works out some more.
Yeah,
he goes into God mode.
Yeah, this really pushed him into a dark place.
Yeah, Skips is actually at his darkest hour in this.
Right.
He is completely enraged and petty and wants Rigby to suffer.
Right, even before, when he wasn't getting the challenge, he broke their video games.
Right, Skips' rage was definitely building up, exactly like Mordecai's in its time.
Right.
He wants revenge. He shows up to challenge Rigby one more time and rips out the freaking machine. It looks like he broke his arm, honestly.
Right, just the cool move.
Fights Rigby without it, and it's like epic music. He is pissed
Right.
not saying a thing.
Yeah, Dias Irae.
And Skips murders Rigby. He bashes him into the table, and that killed him.
Yep.
Rigby is dead. Skips tries to apologize and atone, and wants to make up for his mistake, where we get to meet the best reoccurring side character, Death. Yes, the Grim Reaper shows up.
On his motorcycle.
If it ain't old Skips.
Father killed someone.
That your friend there finally died. Skips challenges Death for a fight for his soul. Arm wrestling. If he wins, he gets Rigby's soul back. And if Death wins, he can take Skips' soul. Yes, Skips has been dodging him for years, which kind of funny looking back, seeing that he was a full-blown villain on the show. He's been trying to get Skips.
I mean, what do you call him a villain when he's just kind of doing his job?
Right, but it's kind of weird. He becomes like a total best friend as the show goes on.
Yeah, they try to set up this weird rivalry of the immortal man and Death.
Right.
And then they're just friends later.
And they have this epic, like, haunting showdown in arm wrestling.
Right.
They have,
Death's
like, Mortal
one
Kombat
jacked
music.
arm as well.
He has that huge arm.
He could just fit in his sleeve somehow.
Right. I wonder how he only got the muscle on the one arm.
Right.
He almost beats Skips, and any last words?
2 words. Playco Arm Boy.
And he instantly beats him. That toy is so strong.
Just the smooth maneuver of flipping the hand over.
Right. Skips beats Death and wins Rigby's soul back, and Death vows revenge and hawks a loogie into Rigby's mouth, giving him his life.
God, what a good angle he had.
Right. And this basically establishes Death is gonna be like a reoccurring villain on the show, or side character at least.
He's gonna come back.
Right. He leaves, Rigby's alive, and the two become best friends and apologize. You know what? Water under the bridge. Rigby's got like huge gaping scars
Yeah,
on his
just 3 stitches there.
And Rigby says, you know, we gotta prank him.
Actually, I'm kind of done with pranks.
For today. Yeah. Over the top. Where do you want to rank it?
S.
Really? S tier?
I love it. And I also really love how it starts as like a in media res kind of thing.
Right.
where
Better
we go
than
through
Peeps?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely also above Rage
Rage
Against the TV.
Okay, but not Jinx.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Over the top.
push
One
much.
of the best Skips episodes, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny, it's dark, it introduces us to a killer side character, and Rigby definitely gets comeuppance here. This is definitely a fun apology after Do Me a Solid.
Right, and it's also the first thing to introduce Playco Arm Boy.
Right, which would become another weapon they'd use in the special 50th episode. The one thing I found annoying in this episode is how Benson didn't believe Rigby's story of Skips breaking his game station until Skips revealed he did. Yeah, that was kind of weird.
The problem is he's taking the story from Rigby and Mordecai's thing, and throughout the entire series, they really aren't that reliable.
Right, well-
so I could see him not trusting their side.
Well, it's also kind of annoying because it reminds you, like, of real life. Well, I have to get their side of the story,
Right.
too. And, like, if they say it clearly like a BS lie, then some people would believe them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I can see why that would irritate some, but I guess because Skips is actually more reliable and honest than them is why he trusts them.
Yeah, he has a 401k.
The second time Rigby dies, yeah, we gotta keep track. Huge Head trying to steal Pops' identity goes nowhere, yep, and stands outside for 4 years. How is he alive for 4 years outside and was disposed of for one episode in season, or he died in season 8?
What did he even do for work? Because he doesn't go back to his life. He's fixated on Pops for no reason.
Right, wasted his life out in the bushes, then he dies getting sucked into a hole, and yeah, we see his skull there in season 8. He died there.
Well, I mean, yeah.
In,
Blocking a portal.
in Skips and Rigby's third rematch, Skips wasn't even doing arm wrestling. He just picks up Rigby and slams into the table and unalives Rigby.
Yeah.
It was funny, though. Surprise regular shows Grim Reaper is a cool biker guy and not a creepy old lady on a plane.
He's also Australian.
Or a wolf trying to hunt down an orange cat with a sword. Ah, that's the Puss in Boots villain.
Yep, I know.
Okay, over the top. Pretty cool. It is a top dog. Going on to S tier.
Yep.
All right, final 6. What's next? Or no, 7.
The Night Owl.
It's the Night Owl!
That's one of my favorite lines in all the series.
I know. You will be get back frozen to be what you always were meant to be.
Ice cubes in my drink of success.
Now get back in your cryo chamber. The Night Owl. Muscle Man, High Five Ghost, Mordecai, and Rigby once again become friends in this
Yep,
episode.
they're just hanging out, listening to the radio.
Where they all join a contest to win a free car. You have to stay on this billboard for days, and whoever's still up there last will win this free car. They do it to help boost Night Owl's show. They actually unite and become friends in this episode, help
Right.
eliminate the competition.
Which is such a good montage.
However, we find out Night Owl is completely crazy. As soon as the contest comes to a close and he finds out it's over, he decides, no, it can't be over. My ratings are just getting good. And he tries to gaslight and turn them against each other to keep the contest going. And we find out he is completely deranged and extreme. He freezes them in their tent as they're all fighting and distrusting each other to keep them frozen for years to build up his fame.
Yep.
And we find out this is a time travel episode. They go to the future after being cryogenically preserved for 1,000 years, maybe
Yeah.
more. They built the Night Owl Museum. The Night Owl is still a famous celebrity and became like this weird mecha cyborg owl.
Right.
It's kind of funny. Yeah, Night Owl is still alive, is on top of the world, and they're museum exhibits now. However, one day the cryo freezing wears off, and they work together to escape. They realize they were all played, and they hook up and be badass bros, kicking ass and fighting their way to the Time Machine exhibit.
The Time Pavilion.
Right. Dude, I don't think there's a Time Pavilion now closing in 30 minutes. Woo! Eat on that, Rangakai. And basically, it's another big badass fight scene, another spectacle episode.
Yep.
Kind of a crazy one, honestly, but that's what makes it fun.
Right. Also, BS that the car still works after all this time.
Right, the car was kept in good shape and had working gas and gears, apparently.
Right. I refuse to believe they kept it good.
Right. I do like the final boss energy it has. They make it like the
Yeah.
Time Pavilion, and it's set up like this big Coliseum stage.
Right.
Dude, we're gonna make it! Then Night Owl drops in like a
down.
final boss.
Right.
And reveals that he's a giant mecha owl with his head cryogenically preserved like Futurama style.
Yep.
He's like in the center of the mecha owl and threatening to kill them because they have to be frozen to keep his success going. Leading to kind of an anticlimactic fight. They just run him over.
Like the charger.
Yeah, just reaching
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I love when he spreads his wings as if
Like
he's
he's
about to
gonna
do an
do
attack,
something.
and they just ram him.
Right. They beat him. He yells his Chris Redfield.
No! Which will be a staple that Roger Craig Smith does.
Right, then they go to day 1 of the contest where he's setting up, then accidentally destroy it. They destroy the sign, destroy his new car, and ruin his chances.
And ruin their car.
And he says the Chris Redfield no again. No!
I put my student loans on that car. You guys are gonna pay.
That's for freezing us. And I do like the twist ending in this one.
Yeah.
Wouldn't we run the risk of running into our time duplicates?
Nah, you can't exist with self in 2 points in time. It doesn't work like that.
And besides, if it doesn't work that way, we can always fight to the death with our time selves. We see they both exist in the same
Yep.
time.
So they will have to fight their past selves.
All right, where do you want to put the night out?
I love it, S.
S tier. Okay, we'll put it onto S tier. I will put it under Peeps at
That's
least.
fair.
Yeah, I like Peeps a lot more. More
Yeah.
funny, more insane.
Right.
Yeah, the Night Owl episode, honestly pretty underrated. Highly recommend it. Definitely one to tune into.
Right. The montage of them scaring off the competition is great, especially the last one against the tough guy, where they fake a murder.
I'm surprised a lot of people are interested in watching 4 people on a billboard in a tent for many years without it getting old or anyone checking up on them.
Right.
We just see they interviewed the park crew. Benson is there. I always knew those guys were special.
Like, what? Who's he talking about? 2, does he mean special ed?
Right, I think he was an insult.
Yeah.
Apparently life went on without them, and I guess the idea was that people were interested in seeing how long it was going on, hoping there was going to be a winner. Yeah, the fact that they stayed up there for years was kind of what sold it to a lot of folks.
Right.
Yeah, Night Owl, definitely S tier. I'll agree with you. It is definitely a fun one going up top. All right, now final 6. What do you want to do next?
A bunch of baby ducks.
Send them to the moon. We get a bunch of baby ducks, where another kind of simple plot. Mordecai and Rigby find a bunch of ducks while cleaning the fountains and try to find them a good home. They find these lost baby ducks. The baby ducks would become one of the best reoccurring characters in the show.
And one of the strongest characters.
Right, they're secretly OP. They take care of a bunch of baby ducks, and they imprint on Rigby. They think Rigby's their mom? That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. No, I think someone naming their kid Rigby is the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Hey!
And basically, Mordecai and Rigby have to find a place for the baby ducks and do their job or they're fired, leading to a lot of wacky antics. Honestly, the first, 2/3 of this episode are kind of grounded in reality.
Yeah, it's still pretty funny of them trying to find a place.
Step off! Step off! And
They're copying you.
does Rigby not notice you because you're not... Eileen came back.
Right.
And no pets allowed in my apartment.
And I'm allergic to duck dander as she's holding it.
Why was she holding it if she was allergic?
Because she finds them cute.
Right, and Mordecai and Rigby try to find the ducks a good home, try to find the mama bird, can't seem to find anything. They put a bunch of missing posters all over the park, which attracts some creepy dudes. And yeah, one did show up. I like the looks of these babies.
That's a cool little...
Yeah.
No.
Gives them this I'll be back look.
Right.
They finally get a phone call from the mom, which
somehow
also kind of surprising. Dude, it's the duck's mom. And the mom wants her babies back. Mordecai and Rigby try to give them to her, but the creepy dude turns out to be this pro duck hunter with this weird duck paraphernalia fetish.
Right.
He steals the babies from them while they weren't looking. And I do like this funny
when they
joke.
try to chase them and Mordecai slips in the pool.
Right, it's so unexpected. It's just funny. Mordecai epic fails and slips in the pool. He tries to take them in his truck. The mom shows up and gives them a lift where there's no time for carts. Get on. And these two ride a little duck girl.
A geese, yeah. Just a normal goose.
She has the strength to lift these two grown-ass guys.
Right.
They have an epic car chase and fight scene against the creepy duck hunter guy, and a lot of crazy action in this. They're hopping the truck, fighting him in the control room, flip over the truck, destroy the fountain. Then, just when he corners them, he hurts the mom and he brings out his sword cane.
The cane sword, yeah.
Where, finally, the ducks transform Power Ranger style into a giant kaiju duck man,
Yeah.
giving us the epic scene, "Step off!"
The nuclear explosion.
Right? That's a pretty gruesome death, too. He's like cut in half, and then he blows up.
I do just love the sound effects.
Wow, those ducks are the coolest animals ever. Then the ducks are reunited with their mom, and we get the twist. The ducks can actually talk.
Yeah.
Hey, Mordecai, Rigby, thanks for being the coolest
Coolest
losers we know. Oh. And I do love Benson is so pissed.
He's just so done at the end of it, yeah.
Benson, good news. We finally returned those baby ducks. The
Bad
bad
news-
news is the fountain's completely destroyed.
So we'll probably need another task to do.
He just walks away,
Right.
silent and pissed.
Doesn't say anything. He's not even that red. He just walks away silently.
Benson? End of episode.
Yep.
This one, honestly, pretty funny, also underrated.
Definitely.
A bit slow at the start, but then when it picks up speed...
Right, and I think it being slow in the start helps the ending.
Right. The ducks are like kaiju Power Rangers.
Right.
Where do you want to rank it, then?
S.
S tier.
S.
A bunch of baby ducks going on S tier. Above the Night Owl?
I want to say above Rage Against the TV as well.
Oh, okay. I can put it there. Yeah, okay. Over the top, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, a bunch of baby ducks. Yeah, underrated. It is kick-ass. Those ducks definitely are cool. S tier.
God.
I'm surprised in the future Night Owl showed up in Exit 9B, given he shouldn't even existed, given the future would have
Exactly.
changed. But he's just there in the villain lineup. I guess he counts as dead. Alright, just checking the comments. Okay. Alright, well, final 5. What's next?
More smarter.
Alright. This is the one where...
episode.
Yeah, I found it kind of middling. I don't really watch it all that often.
Right, I think the joke at the beginning where they make fun of how Rigby doesn't have a high school diploma.
Yeah, Rigby is tired of being treated as the stupid one. He wants respect, but nobody treats him with respect because he's not smart. I like the math joke Benson pulls out. He needs to ask about measurements and units of scale.
Right, need to find the perimeter with
And it sounds like a math question.
Exactly.
That's what makes it funny. You don't have a diploma? Well, thanks for wasting my time. And it's love free burgers for all high school graduates. Ooh, yeah, all the guys just happen to have their diploma on them.
Right.
Woo, got my diploma right here. Rigby misspelled diploma and
Yeah.
made a crayon drawing of one.
Diploma.
Rigby tries to make himself more smart, tries to make himself clever. He cooks up this concoction to make himself hyper intelligent, but disobeys the rules and overdoses on it, making him kind of go crazy and much more egotistical than usual, where he and Mordecai get into a pissing contest over who's smarter.
Yep.
And they grow so smart that everyone sounds stupider to them, and they're into this cosmic dimension.
Right, but then to everyone else, they're speaking in Latin.
They're speaking in tongues and everyone's looking at them funny. I do
Right.
like the weird surreal redesigns of them
Yeah.
as they're all stupid. They all look so weird. And Muscle Man in high fives, Muscle Man's like a manatee and fives is like a germ or something.
Right.
They save the day by drinking the Rig juice.
Yep, Rigby's scheme of trying to be famous.
Right, and yeah, I just like that we see Benson as angry as he's yelling
Yeah.
at them, if you don't clean up this mess, I'm gonna tear you limb from limb! Yeah, Benson was really pissed in this
Right.
time.
I mean, they did draw
All over the
everywhere.
house and,
right, in their,
code and
just to
such.
do their equations, yeah.
Right. Did they change the intro to homage Neon Genesis Evangelion in this episode? No, that was the later one, the anime one.
Yeah.
I remember going a week of doing karate chops like the ducks. They kept hitting things.
Oh, yeah. The step off.
Step off. Okay, so where do you want to put this one? I think it's kind of a B tier
Right,
episode,
I kind
honestly.
of like it, but as I've grown older, I've started to realize it's not the greatest as I thought.
Yeah, it's not as funny, and once again, it's a lot of Mordecai picking on Rigby in this one.
Right.
Rigby tries to prove himself, gets an ego, and they kind of one-up each other. It doesn't get super funny in the middle.
It's really funny at the beginning with how, like, oh yeah, all that stuff about high school is never gonna come up in real life.
And it does.
Exactly.
Like, the math question, the diplomas, everybody correcting his grammar.
Right, and also he can't even do the, which one of these is not a square?
Right, and I need a break. He can't do the test.
It's simple GED test, yeah.
This one I'm thinking B tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, yeah.
Should I put it under Appreciation Day?
Above Appreciation Day, at least,
Okay.
I think. No, you can put it under.
Okay, I'll put it under. It's a B tier episode.
Yeah,
More
it's
Smarter
fine.
is alright. It's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, next one. Almost there, Wolf.
I'm alright. Nobody worry about me.
Is it First Day?
Yep, we finally made it. The repurposed pilot episode.
Right, this is Mordecai and Rigby's first day working at the park and establishing everything / inserting suspiciously new scenes into the pilot.
It is hilarious how much things change when you notice them.
Right, you can tell the difference between the old animation and then the current one.
Including the voices.
Right, their voices are also like really off.
Also, Muscle Man high fives awkwardly inserted.
Right, and it had the weird prototype drawing of them where Muscle Man looked much shorter and off.
Right.
Okay,
And
so
also very smooth in some places with the animation.
right, like when Muscle Man is injected into a Pops conversation.
Right.
You know who else wants to help throw out your old Sillalona? My mom! See, I told you I was gonna say it. So, I love the opening with the I'm Alright song.
Right.
Because
they're
it's a
just
good song.
Exactly, and it's a good establishing shot as well.
It shows us how they got to the park, how they got the job, how they
Right.
met everyone.
How even
befriended
Margaret
Pops.
was in the front.
Yeah, Margaret was there. Muscle Man was actually checking out Margaret,
Yeah, I think
too.
that might have been inserted footage, though I'm not entirely
Might have been.
certain.
He looked different compared to his
I need to
background
rewatch
scenes.
it, definitely.
It is so bizarre hearing some of the voices.
Right, Mark Hamill's is even different
Yeah,
a little
Skip
bit.
sounded like a completely different personality type.
It sounded more Yeti than the older Sage kind of voice
right.
he has later.
Skips, take the shortcut. I'll take the long path. It's like, what do we do?
You have to break the time.
Like, what? How did this happen? They were playing rock, paper, scissors.
What? Don't you
No,
know
that's an evil game. It's like, what were they trying to do with Skips in this
Right,
one?
I think they're trying to toe the line between the Yeti and the ancient being.
Right, because he talks like a Neanderthal in this
Exactly.
version, and yeah, Skips is a lot more brutish in this one.
Right, and weirdly, Benson knows about this cosmic
Yeah,
thing.
Benson's the one who actually has seen this before. Benson knew a thing or two.
Right, he even warned them about it.
It's like, oh, Benson, they're competing for the chair with Quartz, Parchment, Shear. Won't you join? I'm busy. And besides, that's an evil game. It's like, how does Benson know that?
Evil game.
Yeah, Pops also looked really different. There's like
Right.
those weird anime reaction scenes.
Right.
Like his eyes like bulging out in a view.
Yeah, his voice is also closer to it in the Man from Lollyland short.
Right. Yeah, he sounded a lot more different than he sounds currently.
Right.
Basically, Pops is throwing out his crappy chair, which isn't uncomfortable. Mordecai and Rigby want furniture for their room because they don't have a lot at this point yet.
Right.
They play rock, paper, scissors over it and get tied 99 times in a row. And apparently, Quartz, Parchment, Shear is actually supernatural because it attracts the attention of Cthulhu.
Yep, once they get the 100th tie,
Yes,
he has to interrupt.
He wants their prize because it must be that important. And Cthulhu enters in, nearly destroying the park, forcing them to try and break the tie before he sucks them in. He, like, grabs the chair, almost
Right.
rips Rigby into it. Like, hold on, everybody. Hold on, Rigby. He's, like, halfway through the portal.
Right.
He was traumatized when he comes out. They purposely break the tie and sever the chair in half, but Mordecai and Rigby get their first Benson lecture, establishing basically the show.
Right.
Like, clean this mess up or you're fired. You better take this job more seriously. And I do like the added scene where it's saying, okay, we gotta not screw things up around here.
Right.
And we know, yeah, they're definitely going to.
Right.
So it is definitely obvious it's a repurposed pilot,
Yeah, definitely.
but where do you want to rank it?
I want to say, like, A.
Really, A.
I do think it does a good job establishing things again. It's hilarious when you see the newer scenes that get inserted.
Right.
'Cause
I'm gonna
they're
put
just
it
so
under. This is
striking.
my jam, though.
That's fair.
Above Dizzy and Party Pete.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. The song was definitely great.
Right.
It's so fun.
Seeing how things change also makes it that much greater for me. I really liked Rigby's old voice as well.
Yeah, it
Kinda
wasn't too bad.
It reminds me of where in King of the Hill, where Dale also had like a kind of deeper
Right.
voice rather than the high pitched one we get later.
Right.
And that's the same with Rigby here. It's just more gruff in some areas.
Mordecai mostly sounded the same, but that's because it's
That's
G.J.
just-
Quintel's
exactly.
natural voice.
Right.
I think Pops and Skips definitely had a lot of differences.
Yeah, well, that's also Sam Marin takes over, doesn't he?
Right. It wasn't Sam Marin as Pops in the first one,
I'm
was
not
it?
entirely.
Or
I'm not
at
sure
least
if
the pilot.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was him in the old sections. I know it's him in the newer ones.
Right. Okay.
Because again, it sounds like the man from Lollyland.
Right. All right. First day, I'll give it an A.
Okay.
A for effort. Definitely a decent idea. All right. Final three. What's next, Wolf?
Viral video.
Yeah. Mordecai and Rigby versus Muscleman High Five Ghost over who can make the biggest hit video on YouTube.
Yep.
So, Mordecai and Rigby and Muscleman and High Five Ghost basically try to compete with each other, making a YouTube video over who can do it the best. Muscleman definitely winning because whoever wins gets like $100, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah, they bet like $100 because that's what they say at the end. All right, so they compete with them on YouTube. Whoever can make the funniest video. Mordecai and Rigby are really sucking, but hilariously so.
Right.
They try one last ditch attempt to get it, and they rope in Pops to help do like an extreme stunt,
It's on the
basically,
trampoline.
jumping on trampoline,
Trying to get as high as they can. Yeah.
They brought Trampy outside.
Yep.
They have to bounce up and accidentally launch Pops across the atmosphere and portal into the computer world.
Yeah.
It's kind of rocky how that works, but yeah, he enters the computer digital world. They go after Pops and find out he's in a digital prison where all these YouTubers, all these people with viral hit videos are being imprisoned by this crazy old Karen woman. She's the warden of the internet. The internet used to be a place of information, intelligence, and they ruined it with their stupid YouTube videos.
Yeah.
She's imprisoning all these wacky comedians and people who did like stupid stunts on YouTube and got hits inside prison cells. And Mordecai and Rigby launch a prison break where we get a lot of references to old school YouTube and meeting a lot of their original characters.
Yep.
Like Old Man Horseshoes, Roadhog, and Wedgie Ninja.
Yep.
They're like being tortured by being stuck in like a constant loop, like a TikTok
Yeah,
video.
yeah, they have to relive their moments forever.
Right, and sufferings, and it is honestly kind of a fun chase scene and fun fights. The
Definitely.
Old Lady Karen is definitely an interesting villain. Has this really screechy voice though.
Yeah.
Like, ew.
Yeah. Good job, Mitzi McCall.
Right. She's fighting them. They enter it, and I do love how the villain is beat. Like, she almost captures Mordecai, Rigby, and Pops, but Wedgie Ninja heroically sacrifices himself. And Wedgie's this old lady.
I don't know how long these pansies will hold.
Run! Wait, guys! Link to my
video.
video. We
Back when
sacrifice
people did that.
We still do that too.
I know.
It's so funny. I linked to my video was a catchphrase.
God,
But yeah,
yes.
they jump out. Muscleman Fives are like waiting for them, believing that they won, and out of nowhere they all start falling.
Right.
Like 1,000 people fall out of the sky and somehow survive.
They
Like,
fell on Trampy. And then
Right,
on each
and
other.
Muscleman's like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
Making viral videos.
Huh? They won because they used the bear.
Right.
That's the only reason they watch. The bear farts and crushes Muscle Man. And they won. They're the biggest hit on YouTube. And you know what else is great? Getting $100 from this guy.
Oh, just everyone in the room.
Like all like the 1,000 YouTubers they saved.
Don't you have someplace to be?
Pretty funny.
Right.
Where do you want to put go viral?
Somewhere in like A or B.
Okay, I might put it on B because
Yeah.
it starts out really slow.
Right, and
I'll put it under, but I have a receipt.
that's fair.
All right. B tier, definitely a decent video. It's definitely outclassed by a lot of later episodes,
Right.
but I think it's a fine watch. Definitely fun.
Fortunately, wasted a good Pat Benatar song.
Right. Going on to B tier. All right. Final two, Wolf.
Bingo!
Skunked. Rigby becomes a were-skunk. It opens up kind of darkly hilarious. They have to pick up roadkill and dead animals out of the park, and Benson gave them a bingo game to help get it done faster and have fun.
Yep, because if they get a bingo, they can stop doing it.
Right, they can stop early if they get a 5 in a row, basically.
Yep.
And Mordecai and Rigby have fun picking up those dead animal carcasses until they find a skunk. They think the skunk is dead. It turns out in a jump scare it's not.
Right.
And it sprays Rigby, infecting him with a god-awful skunk smell. But we find out this isn't any regular skunk. It's a were-skunk. Yep, Rigby is stuck with this permanent stink, and every time he gets pissed off or enraged, he mutates into a were-skunk. Becomes like a giant
It's like
skunk-coon
the Hulk
hybrid.
kind of thing.
Right, he like hulks out, goes on a rampage, and they have to get rid of this stench before it's too late. He has like 24 hours, and if he doesn't like get it off, sorry, I burped.
Yeah, no, I can hear it.
Yeah, sorry. If he doesn't get it off of him, then he'll be a were-skunk forever. And that's basically half the episode, them trying to get it off of him. Rigby losing his marbles, and I do like this scene. What, did you lather, rinse, and repeat?
Yeah, lather, rinse, and repeat. I used the whole body. What, you don't think I know how to wash my own body? Ugh.
I love that. That sets him off.
Right.
Yeah, Rigby is like so easily triggered throughout this. He like
Right.
beats up Skibbs, almost hurts Eileen,
Right.
assaults Mordecai a few times. We find out that there's only one cure for basically removing the stench, and he like goes to the skunk to ask him for it. I just love
Right.
that he mutates and beats the hell out of
Yeah.
him. The skunk turns out to be like this complete psycho who wants Rigby to be his new best friend, that he's sick of being the only skunk in town, and he wants to split the skunk profits 50-50 with him,
Yeah.
where he says, oh, you're my friend now. He beats the hell out of him in his were-skunk form, tells him that it's pineapple juice, but you'll never find some. It's too late. And Rigby has to race against the clock. He like runs across town. The smell gets so god awful that it
kills
destroys
things around it. The grass and trees blacken.
He's like destroying the world, and Benson almost dies from it.
Right, the wallpaper peels off.
Everything is dying because it smells that bad.
Yep.
He makes it. It turns out, no, the skunk lied to him. It was actually something else. Pineapple juice did nothing. The skunk somehow found him and where he lived.
Someone got there before him as well.
And also healed from the bruises he suffered from getting
Right.
beaten. He makes it there. Mordecai comes and reveals that it's tomato paste. The cure is tomato paste, leading to an epic three-way fight. Mordecai and Rigby fight the skunk, and
Yeah.
Mordecai crashes the cart through the wall.
Somehow gets underneath it and pinned.
But it goes for like a horror movie type of fight. Rigby manages to get it. He destroys the tomato paste canister, splatting it everywhere.
Yep.
Split this. And he's cured like in a blink. Like no special
yeah.
no special like transformation or big epic moment. Yeah, he's back.
Yep.
He's back. Everyone's dead, and it turns out the were-skunk was a human guy who was infected by it.
Yep.
Thank you.
He still counts as a skunk, right?
Totally counts as a skunk.
Bingo!
They finally Where do you want to put skunked?
Somewhere in A, probably.
Alright.
I'm not sure if you feel strong enough for S.
Oof.
That's a-
Almost. I think it's funny, but also Rigby. Rigby also, his arc is kind of slow in this one.
That's
Yeah, I might
fair.
put it low S,
Yeah,
actually.
alright.
I like him beating the hell out of the skunk guy.
I was like him mouthing off to Skibbs.
Right. Oh, I'm Skibbs. I know everything because I'm so old. But you don't know nothing, Skibbs. You don't know nothing.
That's right, another rare episode where Skips doesn't have the solution.
Right. Seriously, coffee, shower. I've always forgot More Smarter, probably the most forgettable episode in season 2, in my opinion.
Definitely.
Yeah, I always forget this episode exists.
I remember, but it's like not one of those fond memories.
Question, would you drink rigged mystery juice for $1,000? No. Made them stupid and they crashed out.
Right.
Someone said it in... Oh, it's the Latin Morianus.
Yeah.
First day feels like it should have been the first episode everyone should watch to get into the show. Yeah, I would say that.
I mean, it was the pilot for it.
Definitely good intro episode. It feels like the original Benson was supposed to take over the Skips role because how he knows that was an evil game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like Benson was the guy who knew stuff. But alright, end this on a high note with the final episode. Sorry, Monica, you're not here now. Karaoke video. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. What aren't you gonna take?
We're not gonna take any more garbage from our boss, Benson.
What a loser. Go back to your apartment and be alone for the rest of your life. Oh yeah, and this guy Skips. He acts like he's so much smarter than everyone. Walking, no thanks, I'm too good for that. If you know so much, why are you stuck working as a groundskeeper? I'm just saying. Oh, dude, Pops. Oh yeah, this guy Pops just says the dumbest of things. You're not as interesting as you think you are, Pops. This episode, really crazy, and ironically the first normal episode of this series. This one is entirely down to earth, honestly.
Right, the only enemies are humans.
Right. There's a new karaoke bar in town, Karaoke's Karaoke, and Mordecai and Rigby went here and got filmed doing a commercial for him. They were like the first people who sang at this bar, and they got blind stinking drunk and basically smack talked all their coworkers. Yep. They don't remember any of it. It's caught on camera, and Mordecai and Rigby act like they don't know what happened. They completely, tune this part out, and It's implied they're, sobering up, basically. They got drunk and smack-talked everyone. It's caught on tape, and it turns out this bar owner has a copy of it. They gave them a copy of the tape for Mordecai and Rigby to remember this night forever.
Yep.
And Karaoke wants to put it in his ad. He has this, and Mordecai and Rigby try to get it before the park crew finds out about it. However, through some wacky circumstances, the park crew discovers it and decides to have a guys' night out. Benson will treat them at the bar, doing karaoke and sharing drinks together as a reward to his co-workers. However, Mordecai and Rigby try to take the tape by force and get banned, forcing them to do whatever it takes to get this tape so the guys never discover it. And the guy really wants to use it for his ad because his bar is not doing very well.
Yep.
And it leads to a big-ass bar fight, and that's what everyone loves about the episode.
Yep, to the tune of Footloose.
Right. Pop sings Footloose on the karaoke bar, and there's this big-ass brawl across the bar. Everyone's fighting, kicking ass.
Skips, even Muscle Man.
Right. Karaoke and Carl, the bodyguard, are fighting them over the tape. It's flying across the room, going everywhere.
Yep.
Get that cool music video montage of them fighting for it.
If you get Pops punching a guy after dodging him.
Right. Carl, assaulted Skips for no reason.
Right. He could just grab the tape.
Right. Skips didn't take that lying down.
Yeah.
Muscle Man trying to steal his gravy pouch. That part was gross. The guy punches him in the pouch and comes out his nose.
He also tackles the guy that has the same build as him.
Right. It's really funny. I want to put this one on S tier.
Okay, so I wasn't sure about where you would put it. Because I feel like growing up, you didn't like it as much as I did.
Okay. Didn't like it as much as a kitten. As I got older, honestly, I really grew to like it more and more because I realized, they were drunk.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it the first time I saw that. I thought they were, partying so hard they just didn't remember.
Right.
No, it's actually an adult joke. They got hammered and don't remember what they did, and they did this bad stuff. And the bar fight, definitely the highlight of the episode while Pops is singing Footloose. Pops is having so much fun that he pays no mind and attention to the fight. He does punch out a guy who comes on stage.
Right, but that was clearly self-defense.
Right. Pops isn't taking part in the bar fight and just singing the tune all the way through. And it does lead to the satisfying defeat of Karaoke where he fights Benson. Give me that tape!
You want it? You can have it!
And breaks it across his
into
face.
him, yeah.
Apparently Benson broke his arm somehow through that.
It must have been when Karaoke punched him.
Right? The one thing I didn't like that I still don't like is it kind of ends on a downer ending. They destroyed the tape and prevented them from learning the truth, but now the guys actually hate them more
Right.
because they ruined the guys' night out. They ruined karaoke night and
They ruined the mandatory having fun.
right, they try to apologize to Benson and he has none of it, just ditches them there.
Yeah, which is completely understandable.
Right, I understand it, but it kind of ends on a dour note, and now knowing that this was the finale to season 2 kind of makes it more depressing. Where do you want to rank it?
So-
It had some funny moments.
Yeah, so I know we both agree on S.
Right.
Apparently.
S.
The
All right.
question is where in S?
All right. Above Peeps, under the Night Owl. See You There. I thought it was better than See You There.
Okay, we'll put it. We put it above the Night Owl.
Are you sure?
I do think so. Yes.
Okay.
It's a fun brawl.
Yeah, I think it is definitely one of their fun episodes, and hilariously, the only time it's normal on regular show.
Right.
I like the guys hanging out, being pals, and that Mordecai and Rigby clearly did regret their actions.
Yeah.
They're like completely in the moment. It was the music, man.
Right. Have a couple good lines at the early parts as well.
Right. I love Muscle Man is also so random in this scene. He has like the gravy pouch he holds to him like a wire, and then Rigby like destroys a tape. See what? See this? I've seen that before.
You're not the only one afraid of technology.
That's like so funny and random for him.
Right.
Yeah, Muscle Man's pretty hilarious, and
Right.
Benson is understandably angry in this one.
Yeah.
Like, they caused a bar fight. He had no idea why, and
Exactly.
he also got assaulted on guys' night. He destroyed the tape, thankfully, so the guys were clear, but it was clearly not a successful victory in the end. They do kind of get ostracized by the group, and
Yeah.
I presume this kind of leads to why things are a bit shaky in season 3, where the guys like questioning if they want to do stuff with Mordecai and Rigby. Or they got like the infamous reputation of, oh, they cause a lot of problems in the
Right.
park. Yeah, I thought it was actually a fine episode. My only beef with it really is kind of the ending, which is kind of sad because the guys still ruin their friendship anyway.
Right.
To a lesser degree, but yeah, the guys aren't on speaking terms for a while. But I think it's a fun episode.
Yep.
I really like it. Like the song, like the comedy, like the bar brawl especially.
Yep.
It is definitely S tier. Yeah, don't worry, Wolf, I'm trying to wrap up.
I know.
We'll put it onto S tier. It is definitely a worthy song number.
What a great season this was.
I'll read the comment.
No, I'm looking at the chart. With
Ah.
28 episodes, I feel like half of them are in S.
Yeah, take a picture. We got them all here. Only one god-awful episode, maybe two if you can't do me a solid.
Yeah, we only this is also our first 2 very low-ranked episodes.
Right, we had a few more on the season 1 one.
Right? Well, the lowest one on that one was, I think, B still.
Right. Yeah, this one only had really 2 duds and a
we've
lot
had
of
some
good ones.
Yeah, we've had some pretty high highs and 1 or 2 low lows.
It's funny how in the end, when the owner wanted that tape, Benson broke it by smacking it on his face.
Yeah.
And he definitely deserved it, too. He was, like, withholding the tape when they wanted it back.
Right.
I remember in the internet episode was a reference on how when parents have their kids' laptops, they told them that it's used for schoolwork and nothing else, but they would use it for games and movies and other stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's the clashing generations.
If viral videos were made today, the internet prison would be full of AI, brain rot characters, scammers, and pet predators. Yeah, it would be. This is before Black Summer of YouTube when the ad apocalypse happened.
Oh, God, the apocalypse.
The warden predicted Susan 5 years before she became the CEO of YouTube. Alright, read that one.
Okay.
Sorry, catch up on
I
content.
know, I
Yeah.
know.
Sorry, Wolf.
I know, so it's just the wrap-up.
Is there going to be a next tier list for tomorrow or Sunday? I think Wolf is going to take a break from tier lists after this.
For a couple days, yeah.
Yeah, Wolfat is very busy, has a big project plan. I am working on something, trying to formulate it right now. Tier list this weekend, probably not regular show. I'm thinking about doing a Wolf Among Us tier list. Yeah, I've thought about doing
Alright.
it. When I rank the characters.
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah, only 5 episodes. That's a very boring tier list.
Right.
Yeah, take one last snapshot. Honestly, we do have a lot more good on here. A lot in S and A tier.
Yeah, I think like half of them are in S.
Right, half the season is in S
What
tier.
is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So just one under
one off
S.
of four. Yeah,
Right.
Almost half the episodes are in S
Right.
tier. We only got 2 really bad ones. I'll go over it one last time. Don't worry, no too much detail, Wolf. But yeah, one last time for any of you late birds, or for those of you who skip click all the way to the end. At dead last, Muscle Woman, it is unwatchable. I do not like Starla, and the fact that they emphasize how gross she is why I don't like rewatching it. Definitely the worst this season. Do me a solid. Had some funny gags and jokes, which is why it's a point higher, but ultimately it is a D tier episode. Rigby's at his worst and makes Mordecai suffer. Don't recommend it. It is D. None in C, surprisingly.
Yeah.
But in B tier, in the okay category, we have More Smarter, just kind of generic, honestly. Had some funny moments, but not the worst thing ever.
Appreciation Day. Just a decent adventure.
Yeah, another okay one. Really Real Wrestling. Honestly, I do like parts of this one, but it's not like the laugh out loud funniest episode I've ever seen. And they wasted Huge Head.
Yep.
Go viral. Yeah, a fun one about old internet. Definitely a dated episode by now, but honestly a pretty fun one. Pretty amusing at times. I'd watch it for a laugh at
And
least.
it wasted Hit Me With Your Best Shot.
Right. Hit me with your best shot. Should have been in a better episode.
Right.
Then, but I have a receipt. Sorry, Wolf, but this one's on top of the B.
I love it.
I thought it was fine, just a bit slow in places.
Yeah.
But it gets funnier near the end where they're actually in the Darthon world.
Yep.
Definitely B tier. Next in Awesome,
Party
Potty Pete. Yeah, a fun party episode. Love parties going wrong tales. Dizzy. Definitely an interesting one. I like the Dizzy world. Had a few slow moments at the start, but definitely one of Pop's better adventures. First Day. Yeah, we finally got to see the pilot. This is definitely a must-watch if you want to see how the show began.
Yep.
And funny seeing the different animation styles clash.
Definitely. And the voices.
Then This Is My Jam. Aw, snap. Yeah, it's a good episode. Love the Battle of the Bands gimmick, and all the park crew come together. Love the funny one-liners. Definitely a funny one to listen to.
Yep.
Grave Sites. Just the guys fighting zombies. Enough said. That's
Yeah.
very interesting. Brain Eraser. This one was a really crazy one, and
Right.
even JG Quinto was surprised they got away with it. Naked Pops, definitely a funny one.
Right.
Honestly, definitely worth the watch. It's time. Yeah, Mordecai and Rigby's broship is tested in this one. Even with the controversial Rigby death scene, I think it's actually pretty funny, pretty insane, and JG Quintel definitely had fun being crazy Mordecai in this one. I recommend
Yeah.
it. And up top of A is
Temp check.
Temp Check. Ah, yeah, Wolf
Dog
loves
the
this.
doppelganger Shabronsky.
Funny and crazy identity theft episode. Roger Craig Smith's Chris Redfield voice and Sonic voice are both in this one.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely watch this one. It is one of the great episodes. But in S tier, who are the perfect ones? Skunked. Yep, love the Were Skunk. This one's a crazy horror parody. Definitely worth a cent. Hello, Governor. Another fun horror parody. The guys fight a haunted taxi cab, and it's got a really crazy twist. We're trying to read this, sorry.
Benson be gone.
Benson be gone. Yeah, finally got a good Benson episode. This one did a great job humanizing him and had a lot of funny moments of Benson dealing with his demotion and unemployment. Definitely made me like Benson a lot more. It will be outclassed by later ones, but this was a decent start.
See you there. A top tier Muscle Man episode.
Yeah, love the party, the insane extremes he goes for this prank. Definitely one worth seeing.
Yep.
The Night Owl. Yep, we like this one.
Yeah.
The guys go to the future and deal with this really crazy celebrity guy. It is ridiculous, but so fun ridiculous.
And has my favorite villain quote.
Yep, definitely worth an S tier grade. Karaoke video. Yeah, I like this one. It's actually one of the more adult episodes. Pretty fun, has a badass fight scene, and the guys all come together for a big epic moment. Yeah, it's definitely decent.
Yep.
Next is Peeps.
Peeps.
Ah, yeah, of course. How could I forget? The staring contest one.
Right.
Yeah, this one, it makes us laugh every time. Rewatch it every day. Peeps is a good episode, worth your watch. Rage Against the TV. Yeah, the guys unite to fight a video game boss. How do you not like that one?
Right.
Has all the quotes. Muscle Man destroying his TV always gets a laugh out of me. Definitely one of their good gamer-themed episodes. A bunch of baby ducks. Yeah, it's cute and funny, and has the most random funny twist ending. Highly recommend this one, especially if you like the duck characters. Over the Top. Finally got a good Skips episode. This one is funny, dark, and introduces us to death. Definitely worth a watch. Jinx. Yeah, I like the concept. Seeing the jinxing stuff, the Shadow World, and how insane it gets when it turns into from Mordecai and Rigby trying to bully each other to a shadow version of Rigby terrorizing the park.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely one of the episodes that cemented regular show as a classic. My Mom. Yep, it's good. It made my top 10 best Muscle Man episodes. Go watch that if you haven't seen it before. But yeah, one of my all-time favorites and made me love Muscle Man instantly. But number 1 goes to High Score. Yep, it is perfect. It is funny. It is entertaining. It's actually relatable at times. And it gave us GBF and his hilarious death scene.
Yep.
This is easily the number 1 season 2 episode. Easily a top 10 best regular show episodes of all time. It won the High Score. So got that. High Score is number 1 and dead last is Muscle Woman. Yep, hated it more than Do Me a Solid. Take one last snapshot if you haven't seen them all, and I'll finally wrap up for the sake of Wolf. Any last comments? Bye, gotta go. Bye, Joseph. How about a Batman the Animated Series villain tier list? Might do that one. Is there going to be one tomorrow or Sunday? Not sure yet, Anime Night. Sometimes these kind of happen when I have time. I might be working on a video instead, but I think I might do one. Whether it happens Saturday or Sunday is up in the air. Okay, so yeah, I'm working on a project. Wolf is very busy with life. Probably won't be on the next one, and don't worry, Wolf, I won't force you out on the season 3.
Your voice is losing. But you won't force me for season. I'll still come back for
it,
but it'll just be a bit. We also have the Christmas season upon us.
Right, so we're gonna be very busy with family, with real life, but also try to get to the channel.
Yep.
Yeah, I won't force season 3 out very soon because Wolf will definitely want a break. But yeah, this completes our season 2 tier list. Thank you all for watching. So I'll finally set you guys free. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, or just tune in for more videos posted here on Wolf Entertainment. I'm your host, Catastrophe.
And I'm Wolf.
And we'll see you all later.
Bye-bye.